Oh, scared me.
Okay, we are live. No one's in the stream yet, but we are live. Oh, wait, we have someone joining. Seeing that it's a stream, we may have to reintroduce you guys a little bit later.
No problem.
Okie dokie then. Let's go ahead and get started.
Sounds good.
Welcome everybody to the stream. I am Average Arcader. I am joined today by the creators of Mutant Survival. I have here, we have Hugh, who is the, go ahead Hugh and introduce yourself.
Alright, so I'm the lead dev, some texture work and a few various other, MISC things for Mutant Survival.
And then we're also joined by the creative head, if I'm correct.
Yeah, creative director, game designer, artist, and did quite a bit of audio stuff as well. But we're only a couple of people out of several people on the team.
Yeah, fair amount of us working on it.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be joined by our QA tester, Spicy, as well. She's having a few technical issues at the moment, so hopefully she'll join us soon.
Okie dokie, thank you. Hang on one second, guys. I'm just checking the stream here. It's acting up. Worked fine yesterday.
I always plagued by technical issues. Always. Just gonna hide back here. Nope, Spicy's coming back.
Okay, good.
We'll just make sure Spicy's in the lobby, I guess, first before we
Yeah.
before we get the gameplay started.
Yes, for sure.
Sorted our sound issues.
I'll just TP her in. Boop.
There she is.
What, she's in? Can you hear us, Spicy?
Testing. Are you in?
No, we can't hear your mic at all.
I guess worst case, she can text chat.
Yeah.
I mean, we can also just potentially swap to the other mic, which had some issues, but did at least have voice.
Okie dokie, yeah, stream's back up and it's going good. It's back to excellent. Okay,
Cool.
let's go ahead and get started.
Let's do it.
Alright, so while we're getting ready to go in, why don't we ask you the question of what inspired you guys to build this game?
I'll definitely leave that one for you.
I mean, a number of things. We're quite big fans of things like DayZ, Left 4 Dead. There's a survival game out at the moment called Miss Survival that's been around for a while. That was quite an inspiration. And then also some of the really cool survival horror single player stuff like The Last of Us. Those sort of things. Resident Evil. Yeah, a good amount, not just like one individual thing.
Yeah, so did you guys each have your own individual inspiration there, or was it all kind of unison?
I'd say it was in unison more than anything, because I mean, Simon and I are on call a lot when we're, sort of working on game mechanics and things. So I feel like a lot of it we kind of did share a lot of the same inspirations there.
Yeah, I think we looked at elements of different games and how we could bring them into this, and then also looking at the limitations of Bedrock, what things we could actually do, and what things we couldn't. And some things are definitely harder to do in the Bedrock engine than others. I think we got a pretty good balance, and we tried to make it as close to its own standalone game as possible.
Yeah, I definitely feel that when I played the game the first time, and now that you've updated it, I bet I'll feel it even more since you've added so much more features to the game.
Yeah, hopefully so.
Okay, then let's keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and open this, and we'll be stuck in the plane.
Get crowded.
Get cozy.
I can see inside your face.
Definitely not made for.
I haven't seen inside Hugh's body before. I'm gonna
Okay.
have nightmares.
Just gonna
I
snuggle
stared
up real
into the
close.
abyss, and the abyss stared back.
Yeah.
God for life.
No wonder the plane crashed when there's this many people in it.
I was going to say how the pilot could fly with that situation.
Whose idea was it to start us out like this in the plane crash?
Aw. I don't know
I
actually. I think that was you, Simon. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Didn't
I
you
was
want?
looking at
We
things
wanted
like
a cool sort of
forest.
starter sequence.
Yeah, I think the game The Forest was quite inspiring for that, where you start in the plane.
Oh
Um,
yes, I remember the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They've got the big plane crash sequence at the start, don't
Yeah.
they?
I think that
Yeah.
was that was it. And then it was a case of how can we actually do like a cool little cutscene, like an intro, so it feels like you're actually going from the plane into a crash situation.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting getting it actually working in Minecraft.
From a
I
mechanics.
haven't really seen. I mean, I guess when we were actually started working on it, we hadn't really seen any sort of cutscenes or anything in any maps yet. So
I should try and find some.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more happening now with sort of a cutscene and sort of trying to do more cinematic stuff in some of the other maps that we've seen. But yeah, there wasn't a lot to go on at that time. But yeah, a few smoke and mirrors tricks, and you get the sense of being in that that plane situation. And then we didn't want it to drag out too long, so it quite quickly turns into bad things
Head is
happening.
Pounding.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm feeling dizzy.
Yes, I can see. I remember. So I told you guys this earlier, but I want to definitely say it again on the stream. I'm very, very happy that you guys went the extra length of adding the voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can see
Now,
some.
Yeah, that's quite a lot.
whose idea was that, and what challenges did you run into doing that?
I think
I mean,
again,
I'd say that was probably yours again. Yeah.
probably, yeah.
This house is
I'm one of
like
those people,
shape.
especially
That
with
tree
what I've
looks
got to
like
do
a
in the
hole in the
company, is literally throw as many ideas out as possible, and then normally we try and get some sort of balance and rein things back in again, so it's actually workable and the devs don't try and strangle me.
Pain's getting
But
worse. Maybe
yeah,
something
again,
else.
it was that sort of thing where the immersion with voice is just so much more full on than having just text. And also there's a positive to it that people who don't like to read loads of text can also just listen rather than having the struggle of lots of text on screen.
Yeah, it certainly does make it a lot easier.
Okay. 1 second, guys. I gotta work on the stream again.
Sure.
No worries.
Hello, Racer. Thank you for joining. Racer, can you see the screen? Is it black for you?
I've got YouTube up and I can see it fine.
Oh,
Okay.
actually, I should open up the stream.
Just as a heads up.
Okay, I just had a report of somebody saying they've got a black screen. Okay, you
Yeah,
can
it's
see it.
working fine.
Okay, it must only be some people.
That's a
Okay.
shame.
Hang on, I'll turn up the bit rate. Maybe that'll help. Okie dokie, let's go ahead and continue then. Let's see, we got to sleep, right?
We got the walkie-talkie. We got. Has everyone just raided the chest?
Oh wait, I haven't picked
Oh,
up
I
the
haven't
walkie-talkie yet.
raided any chests yet. Yeah, there should be a bunch of items in there still.
If anyone can hear me, please respond.
Plenty of goodies.
Yes. I also
Hello?
like I like
you there?
I like
Hello?
how you added the microfine glass for the tutorials, so we actually can see what's being used.
Oh, thank
how
God.
to use it.
Somebody else. My
Yeah, so
head
that was something that
is getting
we're
worse.
watching other
There
people
was a
playing their
plane
Let's
crash.
Plays
I
and
think I
just
hit
general
my head.
feedback coming in
It
from
must be pretty
support desk emails and things like that.
Where did you come from?
And we could see that it would be good to have some way of giving information about certain things. And yeah, that system really works quite well because it's not in your face. You click it once, you get to know how to use something, and then you can kind of move on.
Wait, don't go.
Yeah, there's definitely some feedback we had that some of our, I guess when you're making a lot of custom
Guess I'd better
systems
do
for a
this
map, because no one uses the same, the same systems on every single map, it's quite difficult to make sure they,
Well, I'm feeling
Ooh.
better. Maybe I
That's
should head towards the town.
yeah, I don't know if you guys got that or if that
Yeah,
was just us.
I got that.
Weird.
Yeah.
I think it might be something that happens sometimes.
Yeah, interesting. Oh well, another
Something to look at.
little bug to list down. Never ending.
Oh dear, yeah. I mean, with 2.0, we've actually put as well as putting performance optimizations in, we actually spent quite a bit of time adding a bunch of new features. Like you'll see these candles now have a really nice glow around them. They didn't have that in the initial release. So just a little visual effect there, and same with when you throw the flares, they'll have a nice glow to them as well. So we've enhanced some of the visuals. There's also a
Very
bunch of other
glowy.
things like new animations. We can talk about a few of those when we see some of the mutants.
And did you guys added this Mutant Survival logo, right? Up front in the line.
Yeah,
That's
so the
for
original
the-
release, it was just a font, just a straight font, and we
Yeah, which would pop
made it
up.
look a
Who
bit
are you?
smarter with an actual
Where am I?
proper logo.
I'd like to know what's going on.
My name is John.
Yeah, just one of those extra sort of polished things, I guess.
I'll have to
Yeah.
keep this brief for now.
Just to clean it up
I've
just a
got
little
no
bit.
equipment, guys. If someone wants to
Yeah, pretty much.
shout me a bit of equipment, I didn't pick anything up.
Crash landed you.
I've
I
got a
got some
lighter.
I got some bottle bombs.
I can set
I
fire
guess
to
you did
mutants, and
help
that's
me.
about it.
It's easy enough. It just requires starting up a generator
Thank you.
using a radio.
Oh, there's some bunnies over here.
Yeah, you added a lot more wildlife to the actual town this time around.
Generator there will need fuel.
Yeah, we definitely did.
Some there.
Yes,
Yeah, you'll
Racer,
see
they
your
added a
clothing
bunch
here.
of new stuff to the game. Sorry,
Yeah, we
guys,
added things
I'm
like that's all right.
interacting with the chat too.
So we added like a few more like deer and rabbits, but not just so you have to go away from town. It'll just feel a little bit more like it's been deserted and there's a bit of wildlife creeping into town looking for, shelter or food or something. So a little bit more fitting with that, the theme of the game.
It's very nice
Yeah.
because, believe it or not, my first playthrough I didn't see the animals that much because I was mostly in town.
Yep.
Yeah, I
We
mean, most
spotted
of them were, yeah, they were in specific groups outside of town rather than just kind of appearing all over the place.
But they also play the purpose of they do give the best quality food. All the food you'll find around the town is labelled pretty unpleasant. It's also doesn't give you that much health, and we've also added in the chance of it poisoning you now in 2.0. So it makes the player want to look for that better quality food and hunt more. And we've also added some other features that now you're hunting more will make things a lot easier, which will happen across in a little while. You'll see.
Yeah. I'm heading down to the side of the school to the generator there.
I'm right behind you with some raw rabbits.
A melee weapon of some sort.
That looks like
Yeah,
the
we'll
town.
have to.
Do you need a melee weapon? I have the wrench and I have a hockey stick, so I can give you the hockey stick.
I'll take the hockey stick.
The wrench is mine.
You keep the wrench.
Yeah, I got some bottle bombs to throw at people, but
There we go. I feel a little safer now. I'll probably still be the first one to die then.
And you've added more animations to the mutants themselves, right?
Yeah, some of them, not all of them, but there's been some updated animations on most of the walkers. You'll see that certainly the little kids have got some more creepy animations, but also the male and female walkers look a little bit more creepy and erratic the way that they walk around now.
So does that mean I'm gonna need to do another monster breakdown again?
I think my favourite being the little boy when he comes running at you. You'll see.
Oops, I'm gonna start up this generator.
Go for it.
Oh, fire
This is an
bombs.
emergency broadcast from Town Hall. Reports are coming in that there's been a large-scale incident at the mines.
Hoop, 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 and over.
John, what was that?
So who all did the voice acting?
That was.
It was yeah,
Power came back.
one of our yeah,
That didn't bring
Spicy,
one
are
of
you
our
in?
other.
now.
I think she's in, but her mic is broken.
The people here.
Yes, I believe just before the stream, her cat chewed through her headphones cable.
Oh, okay.
She's still trying to find a way to get on voice. Yeah, from a voice acting point of view, there was a number of people that we outsourced some of like the audio logs and
sorry.
things to, and the main character is our production manager,
some
Josh.
soda.
He did all the voiceover for that. John was actually somebody was a professional voice actor that we used for him, and he absolutely came through really well.
Yeah, he nailed it. He did a fantastic job.
Really captured the character of John.
Which is really good. I think he did a good job as well. Definitely helped when playing through the first time.
Do any of you guys need any food?
I've got food. I've got food to cook too.
Alright, awesome. Because I've got some,
It's a small thing, but you probably won't notice. But we've actually
Couple
upped
little
the
things.
resolution of these maps was a little low before. It was a little hard to read, so
Uh-huh.
I've just made that higher resolution, so it's just a lot easier to read. So
Okay.
that's just a little polish update we put in 2.0.
Which I was just about to actually commend you guys on the map, because it's really helps out perfectly when you're trying to plan out what you want to do in the game, So many maps that I play don't add actual maps so that you can, actually figure out where you're going and where you need to go. So
Yeah, I
having
mean,
a
our,
nice one was really something I liked.
yeah, the actual island that this is set on is really quite massive, so it'd be quite difficult to navigate without a map, I think.
It also helps people, like from a gameplay point of view, explore out of town, because we're not telling them exactly where to go a lot of the time, but we're giving them suggestion that there is other places to find and explore. There's a lot of places in Mutant, if you just stick to the pure quests, you will miss quite a lot of different locations. And again, that's just taking elements from games that we've played where we like the fact that you don't have to just stay on the track, stay on path. You can go off the beaten track and find new things.
Yeah, we tried to add a fair amount of sort of little points of interest out in the forests and wilderness that if you explore around you can come across, but they're not necessarily, you're not necessarily led towards them. It's more for players that are actually wanting and willing to explore.
Yeah, exploring exploration is a good way to get people to actually see the whole entire map.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's open world at the end of the day, so you can pretty much go where you want. I mean,
Uh-oh, we lost Spicy again.
Yep.
Are we in the main? Which one are we in? We're in the main town hall. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna check this. No weapons.
Where did you come from?
Been unlucky with the
radio.
with the weapon
I tried
drops.
broadcasting a distress message.
Okay, someone got the radio.
Yeah, I'm getting it now.
Okay.
Oh god, look out! There's a little fuzzy guy.
Hey, John.
Which those guys hit a
found the
lot
radio
harder
sending out a
now.
distress call on the
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, we have increased the difficulty
Hopefully
a little
someone
bit.
goes.
We did see some people pretty, dealing with the mutants pretty easily. So we have upped the difficulty a bit on how makes you think a little bit more how to approach them.
Past where you first contacted me. Around the side of the house, there are some stairs.
Yeah, hopefully that'll add a bit more difficulty.
Yeah, and nighttime is definitely a bit harder. Yeah, probably a bit more than a bit harder. They're a bit more aggressive. They're quicker. They can deal more damage, and you need to be a little bit more cautious and a bit more strategic when, night is approaching.
Yeah, speaking of, I mean, we just got the radio. We could head over to John's hideout.
We could, leg it over to John's before it gets dark.
Yeah.
Does anybody need armor? I have combat pants and
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take anything.
I've got nothing.
and then I've also got a jacket.
Ooh, I'll take a jacket.
Any more armor? What have I got?
That's it. That's all I got.
Oh, did you get anything, Simon? If not, hang on.
No, you
I'll give
stole
you
the
some
lot.
trousers.
I'll take your trousers.
There you go. I warmed them up for you.
They're a little warm.
So if you had to pick your favorite part of the game, which one, each of you, which part would be your favorite?
Oh, that is a tricky one, actually.
Yeah, I need to think a bit.
I'd say the general atmosphere, actually. Like, I think there are a lot of cool little things that we added. You know, things even just like this, the street lights with their flickering
Yes.
sparks and stuff.
Yes,
the
I
general running out,
mentioned
looking
that
at
on my
town.
first Let's Play. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I think just a lot of
The
those little
detail
things really
pieces. Yeah.
add a lot to the visuals and look very cool. So that's probably my favorite part of the game.
I mean, it's got its own complete texture pack, so it completely changes, the look of it. But we've also spent quite a bit of time to kind of like set the scene as well and get the atmosphere, and then the audio mixed in with that as well. You can hear the wind up in the mountains, the crickets in the grass, and and then the general sort of lighting and little things like the particle effects on the lamps. I think I have to agree. Just the overall visual of it was something where we wanted to try and have it looking like it's its own game. It's Minecraft, but it also it's got its own identity.
Yeah, you can never get rid of the Minecraft feel, but it still feels like you're playing a completely different game. It's like, oh yeah, this reminds me of Minecraft, but what game is this?
Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully some of the additions we've added kind of make it feel a little bit more like a different game rather than just, like you said, Minecraft with a different coat of paint. Oh god.
So did you guys program those guys to fly up in the air now? Because they used to stay lower.
They fly around a bit. Oh god.
They've got
could
some
use
height to them, and they've
advantage.
got some range as well. So
Yeah, they do.
it's not always best to engage with every single mutant.
Yeah, I was just
Some of
about to
them-
say, we need to run.
Yeah, I'm
through it.
gonna keep running. I'm just gonna keep running to John's.
Again, that's
Gotta
they've got all different traits. They behave in different ways. Some are just pretty easy to melee, and some not so not such a good idea to engage with.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Racer says he loves the new animations.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, that was something we did spend a bit of time on as well, just trying to make them look a bit more interesting.
These are some new guys. We've got this lovely lady here who's actually throwing things back at us now. So we didn't have ones in the first release that actually threw objects and items and things. So adds a bit more threat.
Definitely. I mean, there's a lot more speed, a lot more, danger happening. So it's not just a walk in the park anymore.
No, we definitely wanted to up the difficulty. We didn't want it to be a walk in the park. So what you're standing by now is one of the new additions, which we think is a really
spicy.
cool addition once we deal with that crawler over there. Okay.
Got it.
So if you open the tutorial up, you can...
Oh, there's a lady over there.
We'll fend off the mutants as you read.
There we go.
Aha, so you've added a new way of cooking food.
Yes. And it's portable as well, so you can take it with you, and it allows you to explore much further into the map without having to try and find a campfire or a way to, to cook food. So it goes back to that thing where we want people hunting more, going for the quality food rather than just the food they find in the loot, which we have lowered that amount as well. We
Ooh,
balanced that.
I picked that up. Hang on, let me drop that for you. There you go. Cook a bit more.
Thank you. All right, I like that because now, because you said you've added poison to the normal foods that you find.
Yeah, it's a chance poison.
Yeah, so it doesn't always happen, but just because there are, if you read the descriptions of a lot of those items, it's stuff that says they've been sitting around for a while, moldy bread,
Hello?
old
Anybody
tins
here?
of food. Doesn't
John?
sound very nice, so we thought it'd be fun to make them a bit less, yeah, a bit less tasty.
Yeah, I definitely understand that because when I first played through, I looked at some of the moldy bread. I'm like, I'm eating moldy bread and it's not making me sick.
Exactly. It's a town that's we don't know how long it's been sitting there, and everything's gone off.
Definitely a cool feature. So you're definitely trying to add a little bit more of that realism.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
I took the axe, and I think I'll leave the rest for you guys.
No worries. I'm gonna
Who's
take a couple of
taking
firebombs.
I'll take the cooking part.
I'll take this sleeping bag as well, actually. Keep a spare.
Do we have Spicy's voice back?
No, I think her headphones totally died, unfortunately.
Both of them?
The other
Aw.
ones.
Spicy, you can just type in chat every now and then.
This is true, yeah, we can relay your messages if need be. I'm just gonna grab all the stuff from this container.
Right. Who's having the backpack?
I can carry it if you want.
Oh, hang on, let me just chuck a bunch of stuff inside it. Oh, actually, we could check what we could craft as well. Maybe there's something we could make. Because there's a lot of stuff in there now.
So the other thing we've got this, a much more multiplayer aspect to it, is that you have to spend a bit more time between you thinking about, sharing out the loot, sharing out the equipment and the supplies.
Yeah, I noticed that you didn't just add a bunch of extra loot. It's still about the same amount of loot. Now we just have to figure out how to use it all.
Yeah. It's the same town. It's you're a survivor this time. You've obviously got some friends with you, but it would look silly, I think, if we just had so much stuff everywhere. Like in here, there was 4 backpacks just sitting there, sort of thing. So it allows a kind of a communication between the players as well.
I mean, it's also another one of those things. It kind of balances out the fact that you do have more players helping to attack everyone or attack all the enemies. So obviously more players means you can put out more damage, but if there's less gear to share between everyone, it makes it a bit more difficult too. So
if someone's carrying the backpack, you might want them to hang back if they've got all the really good stuff, whilst some of the others go forward and take on some mutants, for example.
Okay, all right. All right, so we went over your favorite parts of it. What about locations? Favorite locations on the map?
ooh. Oh, actually, I know what mine is. Mine's the tunnels, actually, the ones that you drive through or have all the vehicles in them with the massive hole with lava at the bottom.
Oh,
It's pretty
yes.
Going through there at night and throwing flares around, I think looks really awesome. That's probably my favorite area of the game.
I think the mines have got a really cool layout. They're sort of twist and turn, and the player can get a bit lost. And there's a couple of there's more than one entrance and exit.
Yeah.
And also it's quite different in the mines because you get attacked by the crab creatures. And again, we're not telling the story, we're not giving exactly what happened, we're letting the player sort of try and work things out for themselves. We give a bit of information through audio logs and stuff like that. But
Yes.
Yeah.
Which are very well hidden, by the way.
Spicy says her favorite area is probably the tunnels too.
I did like the tunnels. They were very fun when I first found them. I was very excited to find them. They look really cool.
That was inspired a little bit, like, I think there was a section in The Last of Us 1 that I really liked, where you go down, it's more modern obviously, but you go down into these tunnels and it's just constantly obstacles and cars piled up and you can't get through, or so we were looking at how we could kind of try and do something along those lines. And as you see, when you run through the tunnel, you have to quick twist and turn through all these little nooks and crannies, and then there's some kind of quite open areas where you can actually, engage in combat as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's not as much loot in those areas, but just the visuals of them, I think, are what makes it my favorite spot.
Okay.
All right, I guess we need to get some loot as well.
There's a flare over here on in this house.
Yeah, maybe let's have a look through this house, see what we can find.
You go into the stash
Just
house.
get some stuff. Oh god. There's a...
Oh, these guys are really annoying now.
Yeah. Oh god, the bottle bombs.
Oh.
Has anyone got any food? I'm gonna die.
Okay. All right.
I had some food if you check all my my dead body.
Yeah, there's lots of goodies here. Go crazy.
Oh, I just noticed Michelle asked in the chat how many people can fit in the truck. We can fit 3 people in the truck now.
Yeah, or 2 people and a dog.
Yes, or 2 people and a dog. So there's 1 extra space next to the driver, and then there's 1 that can fit in the back, which can either be another player or a dog. So
we've also upgraded the truck to have a few more cool animations.
oh yeah, we'll show you the truck in just a little bit. But yeah, there's a few extra cool features with that we've added in for this update as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one. We mentioned the dog, and I have this one thing to say. Does he still die? Because I can't go through that again.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
He wasn't meant to the first time round. just a little bug that crept in there. Yeah, no, he wasn't meant to die.
Oh, there's a car
We thought
battery.
It would just be very
I
frustrating
got the car
to find
battery.
him and have him die on you. So when we did see he was dying in certain situations, we had to make sure we could work out what was going on and stop that from happening.
Did anyone actually get the loot?
Yeah, I just found it actually.
Okay.
There's a bit of moldy bread. I got some nice pants. Got a baseball bat.
Yeah, I was very happy to find the dog, and he became a friend, and I had people name him, and we started
Get
exploring.
attacked, everything, yeah. Only for him to jump off a cliff, and yeah, we know.
I'm like, no!
It's a tragic end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out
There
this
is
house as well.
another mode of transport we've added in 2.0, which we might
Oh god.
happen across at some point. But that was kind of from some of the comments that we saw players saying, yeah, we added it.
I got some trousers for you, Spicy.
Are they pre-hue worn or just fresh?
Ah, no, those ones are they were mutant
Oh,
worn
you're lucky
actually.
then. I got
I just
pre-worn.
that's an extra feature actually.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the battery in the truck.
Oh yeah, you can show off the
Okay.
ah! There's a crawler in here.
Who's
Oh,
got
yeah.
the wrench?
The truck has new door animations, correct?
Yes.
It does, yes.
It's got new door
And,
animations.
Steering wheel as well.
Yeah,
it's
some other
updated.
slight adjustments to the model.
Um,
And it should just be a little bit smoother as well to use.
yeah.
Because there were a couple of bugs we had with it previously, but we did, oh god, ambush. Did get a bit of a polish pass on it.
Oh. Someone can hop in the back, and you can run along behind us.
That's right, I'm good at running, it's fine.
Yep. Marathon runner, you can do it.
Yeah, I've just been searching this house, getting some stuff.
Oh, I just dived down the back accidentally. Oh, hang on. Spicy just swapped places with me. There we go. I'm in the back.
I'm running on behind.
Everybody in?
Alright, where should we head over?
What task do we want to do?
Oh, you know what? We should probably go up to the radio tower and grab that backpack.
Sure.
That's true actually, yeah, extra storage could be useful. I'm starting to fill up on stuff in my inventory.
Did anyone grab the sleeping? Oh, I grabbed the sleeping bag. Okay, we're good.
I've got a sleeping bag as well. Oh, actually, wait, no, I don't anymore.
Oh, I did have. Oh no, you died. Where did that go?
Yeah, I was gonna grab the one from the floor, but I forgot.
Oh, we can grab this one. We can grab the backpack here, and then we can head over to the cabin.
Yeah, that's true. Always a good place to start setting up shop.
Now, whose
Make it
idea was
comfortable.
it to have an actual base that you can upgrade?
Yeah, so I think that one was mostly my idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Just wanted something to add a bit more of a a bit of a long-term goal in the game. So obviously there's all the missions and things that you can go and do, but it's always nice, I feel, in games to have something long-term to work towards, something that kind of gives you a sense of accomplishment. And who doesn't like having a nice, cozy base to return to in a mutant apocalypse?
I know. I definitely liked it. When I first discovered it, I'm like, okay, this is really cool, and
John,
giving me the
I
ability
can
to
see a radio antenna.
update it, to get it to a point
Right, there's
that
a
actually
right on the top near the top dish.
you can use it. It doesn't just. I love maps that function. I like function. I don't want something to just look cool. You actually have a purpose to do
Gotta follow
something.
that.
Yeah.
Scared of heights.
Yeah, we tried to add functionality to
Just my luck.
almost every
We
sort
added
of...
functionality onto functionality, really. It just-
Yeah.
We had to try and find a good cut-off point because we kept thinking of other things that we could add.
Yeah.
You've got
I
to
mean,
draw a
yeah,
line
realistically, we could have kept on working on this for years and years and years, just adding so many things, but... Oh, I'm gonna climb up this tower.
Did somebody get the backpack that was over here?
Yep, I got the backpack.
Okay.
You got it. Okay. Well, you're doing the tower, so I'll just watch you from down here.
Yeah, I've had a lot of practice climbing up this.
Yeah, we saw a few people struggle on some of their Let's Plays, trying to jump over that little barrier
Oh,
area.
God.
Tower.
Oh, I
But
almost
most
fell.
people worked it out pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, I definitely liked the climb. I didn't think the climb was too hard. I thought it was actually just right.
It's
There
pretty
we go.
cool. You get up to the top of the tower and you can kind of, see the world around you, and you've got all the wind as well blowing around. And we wanted to kind of really give that sense of, heightened danger.
Mm.
Okie dokie.
Oh,
Now,
that's very cool.
now that we covered your favorite locations, favorite enemy. I know you mentioned you liked the animation for the Walker Boy, but what's your favorite enemy?
Mine's probably the little girl, actually.
I was going to say it's the kids. I just think they're just fun.
Yeah, they're really creepy.
Terrifying.
I really like the textures and everything on them as well. I think they just turned out really well.
Yeah. Although I really like, model-wise, I really like the miners. I think they've got a great look.
Yeah, with the glowing crystals. Yeah, they're quite
Yeah,
cool.
with, like the little mining helmets on, and they're pretty cool.
What about Spicy?
Yeah, she likes the kitties as well. She just said the new animations on the kitties are fantastic.
They just look totally deranged when they come running at you now.
Yeah, their
Yeah,
arms
their
flailing
arms just wailing in the air.
Flailing in the air, yeah. And I had fun with playing around with different sound effects for those. So like little giggles and sort of raspy breathing tied in with little kiddie giggles is quite unnerving.
Yeah.
Go in the school because there's a lot of them, and just hear all the little kids around you, and yeah.
Yeah. Did you
So-
head down the mountain, Average?
Yes.
Alright,
Okay.
calm down.
Coming down, just clearing out some things down here. Some of the,
Yep. Are you heading into the motel?
yes.
Okay.
I figured
Calm
that I
down.
would explore it while we're here.
Yeah, get some extra loot. I still don't have too much stuff.
I've got a little bit of food. I just picked up another hockey stick if anyone needs another melee weapon. Because I have the axe.
I'm alright at the moment.
So how
Yeah,
big
mine-
is Syclone Studios in all?
We're not huge. There's probably around about, and we have some contractors that we work with regularly. So it's to put an exact number on it, we have like a core team of around about 7 or 8 of us, and then with people that we regularly work with from a
I'm gonna
contract
chuck stuff in
basis
this
as
bag.
well, that probably jumps it up to somewhere around about, I don't know, 15, something like that maybe.
15 people, and everyone in the studio, all 15, worked on Mutant Survival?
No, no. This was a fairly small team that worked on this. Maybe, in total there was a core team for maybe about 4, and then, what do you reckon, about 7 people, 7, 8 people? If we had everyone else who put input in, Hugh?
Yeah, I'd say in total. There were definitely, yeah, some people definitely dropped in and out of working on it. There was probably the actual, core group that worked on it consistently was probably 3 or so people.
Yeah, pretty small.
Being myself, Spicy, and Simon.
Yeah.
We'd probably spent most of the time on Mutant, I'd say.
Hundreds and hundreds of hours on call.
Yeah, just doing various things, testing, working on new features, etc. But yes, obviously with those extra contractors, they did things such as all the voice acting, some texture work, making the map itself. So.
Yeah, we had various different people working.
Oh god, there's a little
graphics,
girl.
and then some of us
God,
were
they're so fast.
on it from from start to finish. But also we've also
I'm
been
gonna
jumping
die.
around on other projects as well. So this probably took us best part over a year.
Save me, Average.
With
Where you
Little
at?
girl chasing me. Ah!
Do you not have a melee?
I do, she's too fast. I've got no health.
I don't.
Thank you.
We are
Oh,
at
look
night
out.
time. Everything's.
Oh, it's getting tough, yeah.
I just died
Dude,
twice
oh
in a row.
man, they
There's
hit
so many of
so
them.
hard.
There are mutants in John's
Oh
house.
god. All down.
You're staying in there.
Actually, we maybe we should sleep. I'm gonna. Is everyone in a safe spot? Oh, there's a lady inside.
They're
Oh,
breaking
she's
the
got
doors
bottle
down.
bombs.
Just smashed the doors down in front of me.
We have no weapons.
Right, where's all the loot drop? Is it outside the motel?
Yep. There's a lot of people there though. If you're in a safe spot, Average and I are inside John's hideout and we can sleep.
I was already at John's actually. I've just run past you the other way.
Okay.
That's alright, I'm back.
Are you guys in a somewhat safe spot?
How you doing, Johnson?
Whereabouts are you,
Welcome to the
Spicy?
stream.
Yeah, we're good. Right, did Spicy did she make it?
I'm not sure. Where are you, Spicy?
She can't.
For any
I reckon
newcomers
let's-
to the stream, hello, I'm Average Arcader. Today I'm being joined by the awesome people at Syclone Studios who've made the Mutant Survival game that we're playing. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them up.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah. Feel free to ask us any questions. Now let's try and go get our stuff from the motel again. Oh, actually, a few of us can take the car if you want.
Oh
Three
yeah,
of
that's
us.
right. You guys go ahead. I'll be the runner this time.
All right.
Go on.
Yeah, so night is definitely a lot tougher.
Who's hurting me?
All aboard.
I'm
So
gonna
what was-
change my mutants
What would you
from-
say was the biggest challenge that you had making the game?
There was a few challenges actually. I think probably the way that all the loot, from a mechanics point of view, would you say, Hugh, the loot?
Do you wanna hop in, Simon?
Spawning system.
Yeah, so there's actually a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that no one's going to actually see, but getting that stuff working was really quite difficult. So for this game, we've kind of got a complete custom spawning system that refreshes and respawns all the enemies in the buildings every few days of the week.
Okay.
So, for example, the motel will have all of its enemies and loot randomly respawn. Well, random loot respawn on one day per week, and it's like that for every single location in the game. And that's just to kind of add longevity, so you can go looting essentially, get different loot each time. Never
Almost
run out of
makes
enemies to
play
fight.
sort of different, doesn't it? Like once you've survived a day, it kind of gives a reward that you've survived the day, and you're not just going to go and find the same loot everywhere. I mean, it's obviously a little bit unrealistic because the loot keeps changing, but from a gameplay point of view, it adds a more interesting element for the
I mean,
players.
it could be realistic. The mutants could be putting in there.
They pop in at night and fill up the shelves and put things.
They're
in
all
the
collecting their goodies at night time. But
Thanks,
yeah,
Ray.
it was a very difficult system to get working.
It was, yeah.
There's a lot of difficult sort of Minecraft systems that we had to
Play around
merge
with.
together to get that working. And yeah, a few things we needed to work our way around as well that just didn't play too nicely together. So.
And there's a lot of things that from vanilla Minecraft we just disabled. So most of this game runs in its own sort of custom way. There's not a lot that is sort of base vanilla gameplay. And again, that was because we wanted to try and get something as close to a standalone game, and just having Minecraft vanilla mechanics wasn't going to give us what we wanted.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm really hurt.
Do you need
How you guys
bandages?
doing?
Where are you at? I can give you some bandages. I have some.
I'm in the hotel, or the motel, sorry, just right at the entrance.
Here.
There's a lot of.
Wait.
Look out!
Backpacks in here.
All right.
There's
Oh,
so
dang.
many mutants. They just keep pouring out of the motel. There must have been a couple of ambushes here.
All right, I'm putting some of the bandages down here on the ground.
All right, awesome.
Is there any melee weapons going?
I've got a.
I've got a bunch.
There you go, Simon.
I'm a terrible multitasker. I'm playing the game really badly because I'm all focusing on what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So,
Do
that's my
you need
excuse.
anything else? I've got food. I'm dropping and everything.
Michelle asked if this was an update or a new game, and this is actually just an update to the existing Mutant pack. So if you've already got Mutant, this is just a free update with all the extra features and whatnot.
Yep, all you
Because yeah,
gotta
this
do
was
is
the feedback that we had from a fair amount of people that they'd really enjoy multiplayer. So
Yeah. But it's
Worked
not
on.
not just multiplayer. We added a lot of new features in as well. We've also changed the balance of how the game plays. We've made it a little bit more difficult, especially at night time. There's some new features. There's another mode of transport, which was something that we put in because of the suggestions from feedback coming in and watching people play, which is actually a really cool addition. Simple, but once
look
people
at a
see
monkey.
it, I think they'll like that. We might get to see it in the stream. You never know.
yeah. So Amari asked if we could add mutant pets, like a giant mutant dog we could ride. I mean, potentially. We're trying to keep it a bit more realistic, I'd say. But we're gonna have to keep updating the map for any future Minecraft builds that come out as well. So there is always the potential that we can add a few more extra features along the way.
Yeah,
Did
there's
we already
definitely
clear out in here?
I think so now. It's definitely safe on the ground floor, but there were so many mutants, so there might still be some upstairs.
Okay.
someone cooking up
I'm
food
just-
here, or are we taking that pot with us? I don't want to. Leave
I've
it
got 2 on me. We don't need to.
okay.
I don't have any raw food to cook with that one at the moment.
I just cooked 3 rabbit. So if
We
you
actually
need
Oh,
should go
awesome.
and probably find a deer herd and get some.
Yeah, would I be able to have a
Who's got
oops,
the
a
bow?
rabbit?
We can
Yeah.
craft the bow.
Does anyone have arrows? Cuz I have a bow and I don't need it.
I've got 22 arrows.
Here. You take the
There we
bow
go.
Okay,
and
yeah.
You are officially hunt master.
Thank you.
and here's some. You say you want some rabbit?
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Just one piece would be enough.
Oh, just okay.
Oh, I could do with some food actually. What we got?
All right,
Yeah,
here,
I'll
take this other rabbit. I've got rations still.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, awesome. Do you need any spicy?
I probably should cook it actually.
Hang on, let me give you. I've got some spare trousers too.
I'm gonna head upstairs.
What's that?
Anyone need a
There's
bandana?
there's a rabbit. I'll take one. Yeah.
All right.
I don't have any head armor at the moment.
Okay.
We got a
I've
bunny
got
over
I've
here.
got trousers too.
We'd had a bunny over here. It's a dead bunny now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a look upstairs as well, just see if there's any loot we
I
missed.
didn't drop food. Meat.
Alright, well we could head over to another location. We've done the antenna. Maybe we should maybe we should head over to the where do we want to head over next?
I think we were heading towards the cabin, weren't we? To get that started.
Yeah.
Should we
Make
go
our way
to,
through the
should we go
town.
to a hunting ground and get some good food?
Yeah, we could try heading into the wilderness and see what we could find.
Yeah. We've got enough arrows. Wait for you guys to come down.
Yeah, I mean I've got 22, that's probably enough for a couple of deer at least. I'm just wondering, do we have any do we have much scrap metal in
I've got
in
a
anyone's
paint.
backpack?
I've got a paint can.
True, because we could use the recycler. I'm thinking if we got a few spears for us, that could also help.
That'll definitely help with
Because I
hunting.
think it's a one-hit kill with the spear.
One
for
hit
deer.
kill with it. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we should get a couple of those from the cabin and then head into the wilderness from there. Alright, I'm coming downstairs now. I've had a look around upstairs and grabbed what I could.
Watch out, just throwing bottle bombs at you.
They're all very happy that the dog's immortal now.
Yeah.
Yeah, us too. It was meant to be immortal from the start. Little bug that slipped.
Alright, I'll grab this.
Oh,
Oh no! That's a bullseye.
bomb to the face.
I saw that, it was right in front of me.
That'll make a good little capture. Right, where am I?
That's right, we got the backpack.
I'll meet you at the cabin.
Whereabouts did you spawn?
John's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where we put the car now, so we'll just slowly
Car's over
walk
here.
our way over, I guess. Oh,
Car's
you got
over
it?
here. Yeah.
Did you want to pick up? Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah. I'm just gonna walk through town. Maybe you guys could take the car over.
To where? To the cabin.
Yeah. And we'll just see if we can get any spears crafted up.
Am I picking up anybody?
I'm just coming to the motel. Whereabouts are you?
I'm still in front of the motel.
Okay, I'll be there in a few seconds. There you are, I can see it.
Alright, I'm almost on the other side of town now.
Oh, I've got to come around the other side.
Just about run through.
Okay, I'm in.
Whose idea was it
I
to
think,
add the car? Because
we'll,
I didn't see the car coming. It was a big surprise to me when I got it running.
Also, the car's been updated so you can actually run down mutants now, or you can run down.
Oh yeah.
So,
That has been added.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the car was. I think that was. Was it a group decision between us, Simon? I think it was just one of those things. We realized the map was really big, and we realized we needed some transport to help get around.
Yeah, and again, it wasn't about like putting vehicles all over the map. It was about something that you find and you kind of like you keep hold of, and you can use through the game, rather than there's loads of different modes of transport. It kind of becomes a bit more of an important piece of equipment, useful.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
we
climbing
added
up
the ability to
the
upgrade
cabin
it,
now.
so you could put the storage in the back, and then you actually have a mobile chest or a mobile container.
Oh, there's a mutant on the path. I'll clear this guy out.
So Racer asks, does anyone respawn at John's house? Do you respawn wherever you slept last?
Yeah, so we've got the sleeping bags in the game, and they let you set your spawn
There's actually a
point
cabin above the
at
church.
night time. So if you place it down in any of the houses in the game or out in the wilderness, you'll respawn at that point.
But I'm sure with the right supplies,
Oh, snap.
fix it right
Oh, look out!
And the way we've done it with multiplayer is a little bit different now. We've added the multiplayer, so
Oh no.
if somebody sleeps, basically everyone will sleep as well. So it all kind of keeps everything in sync with people still being on the same day, etc.
Yeah. So it's quite handy because you can set up little safe houses using the barricades as well. If you clear out a location and you set up a bunch of barricades, you can have a little hideout.
Yep.
But there's
Oh,
also
nice.
the cabin where everyone's at now, which is an upgradable area.
Oh,
So you can get little enhancements for it, such as stoves to cook on. There's the recycler outside, which lets you break down some of the crafting components. You can upgrade it to get a crafting table there as well. Storage.
Oh, it's okay. I'm up here. I'm safe. I need some weapons again.
Did anybody want the backpack that's down here?
Well, we could potentially use that. Just keep that here for storage.
For
We've got one
storage?
already.
Okay. Until we actually get storage set up?
Although we have the chest outside, the hunting chest, so we can also use that.
Yes.
Johnson also
Okay.
asks, will there be any mutant bosses that we can fight?
Yeah, so that was actually something we did originally have planned for Mutant. There was supposed to be a large boss that you would fight, but it was something we did actually end up cutting out just due to sort of time constraints and other things we needed to work on.
But also it made the game then feel like there was like a kind of an end to it, and it isn't open-ended kind of adventure.
So that was another thing.
Surviving. So once you fight that
Didn't
boss,
wanna-
what is the reason for fighting that boss? I mean,
Yeah,
Spicy,
we
I'm very,
didn't wanna
I'm,
sort of
I'm
finish
very
it up.
sorry, Spicy. I'm very, very sorry.
not to say that as in a future update we might do something like that, because as we say, we did talk about it, but we wanted to kind of have that constant survival element, a bit more like things like the DayZ series or some of the PC survival horror games that we play. Mist Survival, I don't know if any of you have heard of that. It's a PC game. That was quite inspiring for this. And then there's things like Left 4 Dead. What else? 7 Days to Die. That was another inspiration. Actually, we didn't mention
Yes.
Average earlier. So it's not about like boss battles as such. It's more just a full sort of survival. How long can you go sort of experience? And even once you've done all the tasks, you can just keep going and going and going. We didn't want to give a direct storyline, and we wanted to keep it kind of open so players can just kind of explore and choose to do what they want to do.
We can confirm that there are boss battles making an appearance in some of our future projects, though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, again, Spicy, I'm very sorry.
She's gonna have to do the run like I did.
Well, the fighting now is a lot more tense now that things can basically kill you in a couple hits.
Yeah, at nighttime they do a lot of damage. They hit really hard.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot safer to sleep throughout the night or hole up somewhere you've taken over and then just wait till the morning.
Okay, I'm gonna put some stuff in this backpack. There's boots in there. There's a couple melee weapons that I didn't need.
Grab an extra melee weapon.
There's
Do
some
we have,
scrap wood. Scrap wood I'm putting in there too.
Okay.
Oh,
Simon,
so-
can you drop your backpack for a second? I just want to see how much scrap material we have, because maybe we can recycle some extra stuff and then
Sure.
yeah, head down to the church and make some spears with it. Okay, so we got some toothbrushes. I'll blend those up. Some bent cans. I think we just need scrap metal and scrap wood to make spears. So
Okay. I've got a paint can. That turns into scrap metal, doesn't it?
yes, it does.
All right, I'll pick up that wood. I'll take these. Does anyone need a melee weapon? Because I got 2 hockey sticks. I can turn those into scrap wood, or I can
I'll
use
take
them as a.
this.
I'm good at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a baseball bat that I might scrap because it's got no health.
I haven't got much scrap. Just a bit of
All right,
cardboard.
I'll leave this baseball bat here. I'll leave these camo
Hope we got another
pants
scrap wood.
here. I'll leave some
Right,
food
put that
here
back.
too.
Oh, Spicy's back.
Yeah. Again, Spicy, I'm so sorry.
What happened there? I missed that.
I
I dropped some
accidentally
stuff
hit
for you,
her.
Spicy. I don't really have any good weapons, unfortunately.
Do I have the
Alright, I've
backpack
got a-
on?
No, there's none on your back, but there are 2 on the floor still. There's
Okay,
one
okay.
there and there's one upstairs as
Yeah,
well.
there's one on the floor here. You can grab that.
Oh, this has fabric and some scrap wood in here and scrap metal. Did you need it?
Oh, does anyone have a sleeping bag?
I do.
Should we place that on the floor and sleep while we're all in here?
We got visitors.
Yeah, we didn't shut the door. They're all coming in.
Someone shut the door.
Can they make it through the doors?
They can break down the doors, but we can barricade them as well.
Yeah.
Alright, should we
Barricade
plop
something
down
that-
the
All right, I'll
sleeping
plop
bag and
down.
sleep in
I'll
here?
put the sleeping bag down.
Awesome.
That's
I'll
something
grab the
that
scrap
we
as
looked
well,
at when
actually.
a lot of people were playing Let's Plays. Was like the barricades. A lot of time people just didn't use them, but they're actually a really useful thing. You can you can hold up. Various
I'm suffocating.
locations for quite a
Why am
while
I
once you've
suffocating?
boarded up the doors.
You might have got stuck in someone's barrier block,
Fa-
actually.
I think I
That's
got
something I
stuck
need to check.
It's alright, we survived.
That's right. Yeah, that's another thing we'll need to adjust, actually. Making sure when there's multiple people next to each other, they can't
Suffocating each other.
suffocate the other one when they sleep. Yeah.
I'm just so excited to see you.
It's just a really, really tight hug.
So excited, I almost died.
Alright, let's head down to the church and get that crafting table once we've... Oh, actually, yeah, we should break this stuff down first and then head to the church.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little girl up here. Oh,
I
she
got
looks
her.
very creepy. Oh, there's a lady as well, look out.
With the update as well, you'll find there's just more random chances of finding mutants out and about. It was a little bit more focused indoors and in town, but there's definitely a lot more chance of just running into them now.
Now, okay, Racer's given us the suggestion to run to the police station so that we can get that good loot. Is it as easy to get into the police station as it was before the update?
Shouldn't have changed.
Shouldn't have changed.
Shouldn't have changed.
Yeah, it
Should
is
be
still
the same.
still the best location for loot,
Yeah.
but obviously the game as a whole is a lot more difficult now, so all the mutants that are in there, and there are a fair amount, will be a lot more difficult to get through. To be honest, I'm not actually sure with our equipment at the moment if we'd actually
I think
get through
we're
it
pretty
safely.
weak at the moment.
Yeah.
I think we'll get.
Well, plus we don't have a gas can. You need a gas
Pounded.
can to get the generator.
Yeah,
going.
that's true. Yeah, to open up the door for the really good loot at the top. That is a good point. Alright, I've got some scrap metal. I've got some scrap wood now.
I
Should
think
we
I've
head over
got.
to the church?
Yeah, I've got some scrap wood and scrap metal too. So if you need it,
Awesome.
I'll...
Let's see if we can craft some spears and things. We might even be able to craft some of the scrap armor.
So you
we've
guys
got
said a
enough.
spear now is a one-hit kill for the animals.
Yes, the spear should be a one-hit kill. If you throw it, that is.
Got it.
Using it in melee does a bit less damage.
Yeah, no, a good throw, a deer, and that'll be a one-hit kill.
It's quite fun hunting with spear throwing though, because you can always just pick up your spear again after throwing it, which is
Yeah.
quite satisfying.
And again, you've got to do it in a sort of strategic way. You got to kind of sneak up on them, otherwise they will bolt.
Oh, that's right. If you've got the wrench, we could get all the loot from the spires in here as well.
I've got the wrench still. I'll take down these.
TV 8462, over. Be advised, due to unknown outbreak, you are not clear for docking. Please change
Oh,
course.
I could hear a
Audio
I heard a
log.
flock mutant
Yeah.
somewhere.
Now, did you add any more audio logs to the game, or is they still just the same amount?
No, so there are still 12 in the game, but we realized they might have been really difficult to find before, so one of the changes we actually have made is that they will now glow at night time. So no matter how dark it is, they'll always be a little bit more obvious to find. So they're still quite challenging to find all 12 of them, but
A little bit easier to spot.
yes, a little bit easier to spot when you're in the general area of them. Alright, I'm gonna chuck down my bag. Who's got
Oh, there's a spear up here.
Oh, awesome.
There's a spear up
Does
here.
anyone
with-
have any scrap
with
metal and
arrows.
scrap wood? So I'll craft a few. Oh, actually, how many spears do we need?
No scrap wood.
Make at least one.
I've got scrap wood. Hang on, I'm coming back down.
Okay, I've got an extra spear. I've got one scrap metal, and I've got 8 scrap wood still.
Who needs to
I can
scrap?
actually make an extra bow. Does anyone want a bow?
I've got 16 arrows that I picked up too. If you guys need more,
Okay, would you like a bow?
I could take a bow. Anyone want a
Alright.
spear? Because I don't want bow.
Hang on, let me check you this bow. Wait, you said you've got some arrows as well, don't you?
Yeah, I've got 16 arrows.
Okay, there's a few more there as well. I just chucked on the floor.
Okay, does anyone want this spear? Because I don't need it if I'm gonna have a bow.
Yeah, I've got a spear, so maybe maybe you could drop it for Spicy.
Spicy. Here's a spear.
I'll take a spear.
Does anyone have a cooking pot? Because I've got a single raw rabbit that I could cook.
Yep, cooking pot.
Is there any more spears going, or was there only 2?
Actually, yeah, I've got one.
Hey,
So I've got a bow as well.
I'm gonna put this backpack down.
There you go.
Oh, did I get that?
No, I didn't pick it up. Hang on, I picked it up. I'm dropping it again.
Yeah, it sneaks in there. Snuck it away.
There you go.
There it is. Oh, pick it up.
Oh, yum 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 yum. Some rabbit.
Okay. I've got.
Oh, we've
The
got some more
scrap-
scrap metal actually.
Yeah, I've got scrap metal and I've got wood in here. I'm putting the wood in here too that I picked up.
So we need nails. Oh, how do I make arrow bases again, actually?
There's nails in here too. There's 2 nails in here as well.
Okay, so we need cloth and wood to make arrow bases. Do you want a few more arrows, Average?
Does no one else
Because
have a bow?
we've got enough stuff to craft them. I could only craft one bow. They're quite
We've only got one
expensive
bow.
to
Have
make.
we got one bow between us, or was there 2?
I
No,
thought
we've
there
got
was-
2 bows.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I've got a
it's just
couple of
someone else
arrows
should
here,
have
so
a
if
bow.
anyone wants-
I think I should be good for now.
Okay.
Let's save it. We might want that wood to actually start putting the cabin back together too, so.
This is true. Alright, so we've got all that stuff. There's a decent amount there. I'm going to put a few barricades in here just in case as well. I'll chuck some stuff in this one too. Some more misc loot.
So how long did it take you guys to actually put this map together?
What, the development of the whole
The
game?
whole entire thing.
It's probably coming up to nearly a year's worth of work. It ended up being a big project. There's a huge amount of functionality and asset creation and world and all sorts. It went on and on and on and on.
Yeah, unfortunately we did have some setbacks in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a while. A bit longer than we expected. But
It also kind of changed direction a little bit as well. The scope of it sort of started to change, and we started to have more we wanted to go a little bit more complex than we were originally going to go, and really get that as true to a sort of survival PC game aspect into it. And that took a lot of experimenting and trying things which some of the things that we've done, we haven't played every map out there, but we haven't seen those sort of things done before. So we had to try and find ways and means to kind of make things happen that we wanted to happen. And the day-night system, like the way that it goes to you survive a day and you go through and everything regenerates was a lot of work. And then just the attention to detail as well. I mean, with the map itself has gone through a number of sort of iterations, and it's then the texture pack's gone through a number of iterations to try and get that sort of look we wanted to. We actually had the whole texture pack in a 16 by 16 times resolution, and we decided through the project to redraw all that in 32 times resolution, which just gave
bump it up.
the game such a much nicer visual overall. But that then meant all our items and all the everything else had to kind of match. So yeah, it's been a long project. It's been fantastic to see how well it's been received as well.
Great. Yes. How you doing, Screen Time? Welcome to the stream.
Alright, should we head off to another,
Location?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should we find more loot, or should we head into the wilderness? Actually, we could check the map and see if we could spot any, like maybe we could even head to the mines or something that are out in the wilderness.
Sounds good to me. Hey, let's go real quick into the tool store. Maybe it might have some gas.
That's true. Oh, look at this big guy.
Oi.
Ah, looks like he stepped behind the counter.
He may be big, that means he can't squeeze through the tight gaps.
Nothing on this locker.
There's one upstairs, isn't it?
I think there is one up here. Oh, there's a few guys in here as well. They're coming down.
They're coming down.
Yep.
Oh, it had to be a crawler, I was looking up. Suddenly biting my ankle.
Oh, look out behind you.
Oh,
You snuck in.
Certainly did. Does anyone have any extra food?
yes, I do. What do you need? How much?
Actually, no, that's not
Just anything at this point. I think I'm,
I've got an apple. Hold on.
yeah, I'm starting to die.
Johnson asks, will there be different sounds for different things?
There's lots of sound, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got a ton of different sound effects that we've added to the game.
Who needs food? Come to me if you need food.
There you go, there's an apple there.
An apple?
Not the most
Coming to you,
nourishing.
average. Yeah, so we've got sound effects, you know, different sound effects for each of the individual mutant types. We've got sound effects for when you're exploring in the wilderness. You can hear crickets and things at night time. In the morning, you can hear birds chirping. There's
in the
wind
mountains.
sounds when you climb up the mountains and get high enough.
But the other thing with the sound with the mutants is each mutant has a different sound, and you should be able to identify the type of mutant you're dealing with by, after a time, learning what that's, what sound they have.
Yeah, because the crawlers, they kind of hiss, and
Yep.
the bruisers kind of grunt.
Yeah, that was a fun job that I spent a lot of time on, which was to put in the audio to all the mutants, and yeah, it was very important to allow players to start identifying them through walls or in dark spaces before they actually see them. So some of the big guys are, much more sort of roary sounding. You've got the boomer that will explode and he'll start wheezing before he blows up in a slushy kind of pulpy sound.
Yeah.
But and then the little kids are very easy to understand who they are, because they've got little giggles and they've got little high-pitched voices. So yeah, especially at night time when you're running around just with a lighter and you can't really see anything.
Let me get some flares.
All right,
Should we
where's
head into
everybody
these,
at?
we're just out here. Let's head into one of these apartments. Let's just see if we can get some loot up here, maybe. I know there's some doors we can enter up here. Oh, there's ladies right there. Oh no, that was a terrible idea.
These apartments, if you can hear it, all the doors are breaking because it's
Oh god,
night
blew myself
time.
up.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't go to...
Mutants are smashing down doors left, right, and centre at the moment.
Yeah, I just wanted to get inside where we were away from all the mutants, but I opened the door and there was a lady just staring right at me.
I have to
Maybe
say, when
waiting
we,
for me.
we added that to the game when we were developing it, it just totally changed it. When you were wandering around and then suddenly you hear a door breaking near you, it just gave such a cool kind of heightened sense of atmosphere and
Yeah, maybe we should
Yes,
go...
that's actually another thing specific for nighttime as well. So they do actually have different behaviors at nighttime or daytime. And one of the things they will do at nighttime is break down doors. So
yeah. And again, we wanted to give a visual reference to the game as well, so players could see that if their eyes have gone red, that means that they're basically more aggressive.
They're superpowered.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, this looks like a very
nighttime
difficult
allows them
situation. There's a lot of them.
more power,
They hit harder, they're more aggressive.
Yep. Bit
Definitely
faster.
tell.
If you play things like Dying Light on PC or console, that was a bit of an inspiration behind that. Like, nighttime is a really dangerous place to be, so it's pretty dangerous. You can still, fight.
Just gonna see if I can get my stuff.
But yeah.
Take out these.
I got
couple
some of your
in the
stuff
courtyard.
with me. I picked up some
Oh,
of it.
awesome.
Oh, where's that spear go?
So if you want, we could just fall back to safety.
Yeah, maybe let's hop inside that tool shop for now. We could even sleep there if we want. We've got the sleeping bag.
Go ahead, put it in. I'll put some barriers over the door.
Yeah, does anyone have any flares to chuck down as well? It's quite dark in here.
Is everybody inside or?
I think
Yeah, the
Simon's
map-
just outside. He's coming.
Just reading some of the stuff on the chat. Cypher there, who worked on the world, the map creation. It was something that had quite the guy spent a number of months on it, and then since then we've spent a number of months adding a lot more locations, adding in like hidden areas, adjusting places to make them work for gameplay and all that sort of thing. So the map was just a continuous iteration process. The more that we added functionality, the more that we had to, sort of change some areas and make it work for the gameplay. But it was a very, very long process from the initial build to, I mean, from a QA point of view, our lead QA put in maybe 100 hours into.
And that was Spicy, right?
That's Spicy. She's unfortunately she can't talk on stream, but she's here. And
Everybody thanks Spicy for all her hard work.
She, I think she was a little addicted to it. To be honest, she couldn't put it down.
I can believe that. I can believe. To tell you the truth, the only reason I ended my Let's Play series and didn't just start it back up again was because I have so much stuff to cover.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's constantly new stuff coming out on the marketplace as well, so you don't want to stick around with one thing for too long.
But also, I believe John had contacted me and told me that the multiplayer one was coming, so I'm like, you know what, I'll wait.
It's true, yeah, don't get too far into it. Yeah, it is unfortunate, but every time there's an update for a map, players are forced to restart from scratch.
Yeah, and unfortunately that's just a limitation of how Bedrock maps work. We can't carry them on from an update.
Yeah, it's kind of something everybody.
Everyone's kind of understands it and expects it, but that's also another reason why we didn't just want to put out a multiplayer update. There is a lot of new features in here that have enhanced it further, and then just general polish and bug fixes and performance optimizations as well. But I mean, we're still open to hearing more feedback, tweaking it and adjusting things. We may be adding some further features. But we've also got a couple of very cool other projects in the works at the moment that we're trying to find time to work on as well.
Can anyone see the supply drop?
I'm looking up now. I don't see it yet.
I'm wondering if we should try and get on top of the roof. I can't remember if there was a ladder here. I'll be dropping somewhere near here, just can't see it yet.
Oh, nope, that's not it. I thought that was it. That's one of those
flying guys.
Yeah.
Hanging around. I'm just gonna go. Oh, I found it. It's over here. It's landed.
Whoa.
Okay, so there are a couple of crowbars, some hockey boots.
Double teamed.
Oh, there's a lot of people now. Yeah, it wasn't too much in that one, unfortunately. Just a couple of things. Does anyone need another weapon?
Oh, I've got a bunch of weapons. Does anyone need a spear? Because I have a spear with some combat boots. And
I'll take a spear.
I'll take a spear. Yeah.
You take it.
I'm dropping the spear now.
Yeah, take this, Simon. There's a better melee weapon as well.
Oh, that's better.
Some rabbit.
Watch out for the bombs. Watch out for the bombs.
Yeah, there's a lot of them coming in now. Alright, I got that one.
Yeah, the throwing mutants have definitely added another edge to it because you've got more ranged attacks to deal with now.
I'm gonna throw my spear at this lady. Boom! Ow.
Dang it!
See if I can pick it up. Got it again.
Whoa.
Cypher says, "Hi, Spicy, Simon, John. Hope all is well."
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
So that'll be Jesse, who was the like the lead builder on the map back in the day. It was a while, a while back when we had the oh god, it was actually a long time ago, several long months ago.
Haha,
The
bullseye.
guys worked on it, and yeah, we're doing good. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, there's a deer over there, actually.
I bet you thought the game would never come out. we were thinking that at one point.
Oh, there's a couple of deer in this alleyway.
Dang it!
Oh, the deer's gone inside the house.
I'll go after the easy ones. I'll go after the rabbits. Oh, drop some good food.
Oh, I've got gas.
Oh, I'm scared. There's a lot
Whereabouts
of
are you guys? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're over there.
there are a lot of dudes behind me.
Where you
Oh,
at?
they're all inside now.
Yeah, I see you.
I'm upstairs in one of the buildings.
You want? I've got gas. Do you want to go to the police station so we can get the better gear?
Yeah, maybe some armor would be beneficial. I've got a bit of raw venison. If any of you guys still have that
I'm
cooking
desperate for food
stove.
if anyone's
I
got
have a
food.
cooking stove with me now, and I've got more raw venison too.
Yeah.
I just killed the
I'm on
deer.
1 health. Get the deer. Cook her up. I'm on 1 health. I'm gonna die very soon.
Okay, I'm gonna put the
Okay, let's go.
campfire down. Light her up.
I think these are personally one of my favourite new features. These campfires.
Yeah, I like them so far. I'm definitely liking them.
Also, I think we just did a cool little animation with them and a little mechanic where they kind of bubble away and then pop the food out.
Johnson
Yeah, I think
action.
visually they're
You
quite
can
cool
spam
looking.
with loads and loads of food. You kind of like cook one thing at a time, so it doesn't sort of break things too much.
Yeah,
You don't get OP food.
just cooking some venison on this fire.
I've got
I
4
did die
pieces.
again, unfortunately.
I've got 4 pieces of venison I'm about to cook too. So
I'm just
Oh,
reading
Johnson
that.
asked if there will be more
Yeah.
games by us, and the
We,
answer is yes. We currently have a few
absolutely.
things we're working on.
We got some pretty cool things in the works at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's going to be released this year. Again, we're not. We haven't that long finished with Mutant, so we're working on a couple of really cool things. But they're
anybody
again
want
gonna
that
be
venison? Go ahead and take it.
Yeah, I'll take that. They're going to be quite large scope games as well, so not something that we can put together in a few months.
Yeah. So you plan on making more stuff with the height and the versatility as Mutant Survival. Same, pretty much same
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, if anything, because of all the things we've learned from this map, if anything, our newer ones should just have more features and, even more exciting, different stuff that you wouldn't have seen in any previous map before.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things we're really interested in at Syclone is just kind of trying to push the envelope a little bit. Try and make some stuff that hasn't really been seen
Yeah,
before, or try and
definitely.
really push the Bedrock engine to its limits.
I mean,
But
the other
you
side to us. Sorry, go on.
Which is definitely something you can clearly see in Mutant Survival. It definitely pushes it to the limits, and it's definitely a good
Yeah,
thing.
unfortunately, something we found which we weren't aware of, and it's just one of those things where we don't have full access to all the development kits when working with Bedrock maps and Microsoft. Is that consoles play or perform quite differently to like when you're playing on something like PC. So we do all our testing on the PC platform, and we don't have access to like PlayStation and Xbox developer kits. So we can't ourselves actually properly test the game to make sure that it's optimized and really well. It performs really well on those consoles. And that's been a problem because we spent a lot of time optimizing and doing things and getting it running really great on the platforms that we can test on. But once we saw it go out on console, we could see that there's some issues like some lag problems, and just generally like the PlayStation 4 was not handling as well as we expected it to. And there's some amazing things running on PlayStation 4, like GTA, The Last of Us, these huge games. So we couldn't work out why our little mutant game was struggling on something something with some reasonably decent hardware. So that's been one of our biggest things that we're trying to learn from, is how we can make sure that the experience that we give can play across all platforms.
Yeah.
Which is definitely a challenge when you don't have a dev kit for all platforms.
It's a huge challenge. We
Yeah.
don't actually get to see it until it goes live.
Yeah.
It's not a good place, So we're trying to improve some of our processes, and also from seeing how this map plays on certain machines, we can see areas that we might need to approach in a different way to make sure certain machines can perform better.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I mean, this is also just a... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, did we want to start heading towards the police station?
Yeah, I've got got a fair amount of food and random loot now. I think we
Okay.
can take it.
Yeah, I think we've got good enough gear.
You've still got the gas can?
Yes, I have the gas can.
Oh dear.
And I have a deer that's trapped. It's going down.
I guess it is more than one spear throw. That's right, we got some venison from it.
No, I didn't grab a spear.
We can head around this way to the police station.
Is everyone now in full armor? No. Hugh, do you want some armor? I've got some spare armor.
Yeah? I've got some boots, but...
I've got headband.
I've got camo pants and boots.
I would take some trousers.
I'll take some boots.
All right, I'll drop
I've
the
got some boots,
trousers.
Simon.
I'll drop the trousers first.
There's some boots.
Then I'll drop the boots. There you go.
I love those hockey pads. They look cool.
Yeah, they do.
Fun little item.
Let's keep making our way over.
Hello, Cole. We see you. Hello, Cole.
So Small Bean asked, how did you get the motor started quest finished? Mine hasn't worked yet. So that might have been a glitch with the previous version, but hopefully with the new update that should actually be working fine now for you.
Yeah, we made a lot of fixes and changes on Mutant 2.0, but we didn't want just to put out fixes and changes, so we actually added quite a lot of new features.
Oh no, he's coming right over. Run!
I think. Hey, Spicy, do you need a weapon?
There's another one hiding behind there, I think. Yep, he's gone over there.
I've got a crowbar if you need Spicy.
There's a crawler behind that car, just hiding. I can hear you. Where are you? Buzz, buzz.
That lady's tossing her bottle bombs again. See, with these, with the people that throw bottle bombs, they actually, they'll throw a few bottle bombs and then they'll swap over to melee. So there's a chance to run in and attack them then. There's a little gap in their attacks. Does anyone need any food? Because I've still got a bit of venison I can cook. And I've got the little
Oh
camp
crap!
stove. Oh, no.
Sorry, you walked right in front of me.
Yeah, that's alright, I was not
Firework display of items.
That's right, I'll meet you guys there.
I feel bad just scooping all this up. Okay, there we go.
I'll pick up that.
Ah, you know what? The car's here as well. I'll drive the car over to outside the police station.
Well, pick up Spicy too You're on your way back.
Were you at the tool shop, Spicy?
Okay, well I've collected most of. Oh my god, who else died? Someone.
Spicy
You
did.
got any more room in your inventory? Because I've got barely any. Oh, average. Can you grab all that?
Yeah, I can grab some of this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
grab
Spicy and I are driving over. We've got the car.
that. It's,
Oh, we still. I'm still full.
I
Hang
think
on.
I might. A couple of spaces left.
Hang on. Let me see if I can drop something in my backpack. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of room in the backpack. Put that there. That can be used. That can be used. That can be used. Okay.
I'm always in the back. Okay. Bottle bombs.
So whose idea was it to add the dog?
I think that was me.
Yeah, adding the companion.
The
I think it
companion.
was.
I can't remember. Some of this game design elements goes back nearly a year. So I don't want to take credit if some. I can't remember. I think it was. I think there was a discussion about the dog from. Again, it was not Last of Us. What's the game with the dog companion?
Fallout.
Fallout. Fallout.
Spice.
That's it.
Dog meat.
Fallout dog. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay inside the police station. Like,
Little kitty, come to me. Yeah. Yeah, I really should be outside right now. I'm coming in.
oh, you know what? I need to go around the back and get to the generator, don't I?
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak past that guy. Ah. Oh, there's a big guy in there.
I'm coming in. Who blew the door off?
I think that was a mutant.
We've only got one door. We need barricades. Who's got
I got him.
barricades?
Hang on. Let me kill this guy.
Let's hold up in here.
All right. Let me get. I got barricades going up.
Where's Spicy? Oh wait, hang on. Alright, should be safe now.
Oh, they're dropping in from. Oh, they dropped on my head.
Oh, where'd he come from? Oh, there's a whole bunch of them in here.
There's doors breaking down. This is not ending well. I am in trouble.
Are you outside, Simon?
No, I'm trapped in the corner with a boomer and a crawler.
Oh no.
I had no chance in the dark room with no weapons. I'm running.
Alright, we took out the big guy.
Where did you guys go?
We're in the police station.
I've got to get my bearings. Where are we?
Oh, I've got so much stuff.
Oh, you're up there.
Cypher said that Simon and myself spoke about the companion.
Yeah, probably. I think there was a number of discussions with various people on various things. As I say, it goes back so many months that I can't remember exactly some of the discussions. Plus, working
I got
on
a lot of raw
at
food.
the same time, it's pretty hard to remember everything as
He
well.
said you got a lot of raw food. Here, I'll set up the fire if you wanna.
Yeah, awesome. Got a lot of weapons as well, if somebody needs any.
I'll take some of them. I'm starting to run low. I don't want to break the wrench.
Yeah. Oh, we can start clearing out this place anyway. We've blocked off the door, so hopefully they're not gonna make their way inside. It's just, do you want some of this food? Oh, he just came right through the door.
If I remember correctly, you have a big guy up on the top of here, don't we?
Yeah, there's one of those really scary looking ones.
I think the name was that one. I think that's the Brood Mother. Is that the right name for that one?
No.
Is the one with the one with the arms is the slasher.
The
Okay.
slasher. Yeah, they're the blind ones. If you go creep up to them, they won't.
Yeah, you can actually crouch, I believe, right past them. and you can
Okay,
sneak
so
past.
that's why they didn't instantly attack.
No,
Yeah, so they attack once they actually spot you within a certain
They'll hear you.
radius. They'll hear you running around and they'll sprint at you really rapidly.
I'm afraid that's me playing way too much Last of Us.
Oh, the sound effects are awful. They're so scary.
Was that a dog?
I'm at the dog. Has anyone got the dog
I'm
yet?
sure that was
I'm gonna
coming from the trees to the left. I'll check it out.
I'm gonna get
Okay.
bone meal.
I don't know if you've got any bones, but that's right. There's a staff-only door.
That is true.
Oh, I can hear his clicking sounds.
Yeah, he's up here.
Do you have any? Do you have any fire bombs or anything?
I've got a bomb. I've got bombs. I got bottle bombs.
Yeah, I've got normal bombs. We can try sneaking past him if everyone's sneaking. See how that goes.
Yeah, but the door's not open. We need to go down there and open the generator.
Ah, that's true. That is very intimidating.
You already answered this, but Beans is asking, which mutant is your favorite, most fun to design?
Okay, so I believe that was a split decision. I think Spicy said her favorite was that one that was upstairs just there, the slasher. And Simon and I, we really like the little kids.
The little kids. Yeah, like the one
Just the way they run around and their wacky animations as well. I think are just really quite fun.
Can someone open up the front door on the police station?
Spicy says the slasher is too scary.
The slasher, the sound that I used for the slasher, I don't know if some people picked up on it, but it was like a play on the sound from the Predator films, where the Predator does that weird clicking sound, but it's not exactly the same. But
I've got some gear for you, Simon.
it is really quite creepy, the slasher, especially when you go down into the tunnels under the power plant, and there's several of them.
Yes, I remember saying that. I'm like, oh my god.
I did have a lot of fun doing this, the mutant audio, I've got to say, actually. It was entertaining to try and make them sound different enough that you could.
How exactly did you produce the sounds for their sound effects?
Some stuff is just talking rubbish into microphones and then putting sound effects on, and the other thing is like capturing some sound samples off of some sort of like different audio from like audio libraries and things like that. So we've got access to a number of like different sound libraries, but you don't often find something that just works straight away. You might have someone like just like doing like a laughing sound, for example. You then have to play around with like adding filters to it and different effects and changing the pitch and the reverb and trying to make things sound a bit more creepy. And then some of it you can just you can make sounds from like a toaster falling on its side. You can then turn that into something which is like a piece of metal clanking on the floor or something. So it's a little bit how they do it in things like film, where they use breaking celery to sound like someone snapping someone's limbs or something.
Oh, Average, I got a. Do you want a firebomb? We can double team the guy upstairs with them.
Nice.
I mean, some of the sound is more sort of traditional sound library stuff, which we just kind of like, we adjust to make it fit. And some of it's recorded. And then music-wise, some of it was in-house. We've got some talented. One of our programmers is a great musician as well. Plays electric guitar and piano. And he did some of the guitar.
All right, should we toss him?
Yep, go ahead.
Some of the piano tracks. Hope that answers that anyway.
There we go.
There's those slashers.
I love the fire bombs.
And we're in.
Yeah, I think they're the favourite of most people, weapon-wise.
It was so funny when I first discovered the police station. I looked and I saw the loot in here, and I'm like, "Oh, cool! I gotta figure out how to get in there." Unfortunately, many people didn't realize that all you needed to do was turn the generator on. Many guys had not done that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna have to go to creative and open that." I'm like, "No, I'm pretty sure there's a way to get it."
Yeah, it's a bit of a sneaky one, that.
As soon as I saw the doors not open, I figured to myself, it's probably I need to find one of the generators. I thought I'd have to find all of them.
Hang on, let me throw down a flare. It's a bit dark in here.
Just a bit.
I got a bunch of flares from one of the chests downstairs.
I was actually quite happy when I found out that no, it's only a few. You just need to open one, the one in the police station, and you can get to it. Okay. Who needs what?
I've got extra trousers here as well.
Oh, I'll take those.
I got the katana.
And
What have we got? It's a bit
Which
cramped here to
you
slot
still need
these
some chest armor, Simon. You can grab that one.
whoever idea was to add the katana was that. Thank you.
Gotta have one. If there's mutants or zombies, always gotta have katanas. Alright, is that all the stuff from here?
think that's it.
It is. Alright, well I got a crossbow now, which is cool. Always enjoyed using this.
Now, if there is there anything the game doesn't have that you really wished you could have added?
I mean, just more of the same stuff, if that makes sense. Like more upgrading for the cabin, more areas to explore, more quests.
I know exactly what it is for me, and it's something that we can't add in the game because it's Minecraft, which is guns.
Oh yeah, that would also be awesome.
But
Yeah, blowing away some mutants with a shotgun would have been
a
great
shotgun
fun.
would be an awesome double-barrel shotgun. But yeah, so we had to kind of like keep it Minecraft friendly and make sure that it passes guidelines. But yeah, we have talked about possibly, because I mean, as well as making Minecraft maps, we are an indie game studio. We have a lot of experience in the Unity engine and things like that, and we've got licenses developed on other platforms. We have talked about possibly turning this into its own sort of standalone game as well, which would have a lot more stuff going on, and yeah, something like that.
Oh yeah, standalone, its own game, like something you can put on Steam or something like that.
Yeah, or on consoles, on things like Xbox or Switch or things like that. Yeah, we wanted to sort of really see how people took to it first, and that would give a good gauge if it was something that there would be interest in something like this. And we focused a lot to try and make it feel like it's a standalone game, and not that you're playing a Minecraft map.
Okay, I've got. I'm getting into the truck if anybody wants. I think we might want to head to the cabin and put
Upgrade
some of our gear
stuff.
there. Yeah, and then maybe.
Yeah. Also, probably putting some leftover things in there would be a good idea. Like just extra weapons and whatnot, just in case we die.
And I've got some things to scrap too. Is the car full?
I'm coming in.
Oh, that's right. There's a horse over here as well, which we could ride, so that we could have 3 people in the.
We kept it quiet.
We've already been up to the cabin. We just missed them.
Yeah.
So you added horses.
So one of the things that, whilst going through all the Let's Play feedback and looking at that sort of thing, there was a number of references to people saying it's like playing The Last of Us, and we just thought it would just be really cool to have another mode of transport as a horse. So they're not just a standard vanilla horse; they're a custom horse, custom animation, and you can also ride them 2 up.
Yeah, so 2 people can fit on them at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's clever.
Which was just,
it
it was something we added just purely for co-op reasons.
Yeah.
You know, if you're playing with you and your buddy, always a lot more fun when both of you can ride around together. They got some pretty cool animations.
Yeah. Definitely.
Whereabouts are you guys?
I'm in the truck going for a ride. Average,
Okay.
Killing everything at the moment.
Yeah, running them all over. Alright, Spicy and I are heading up to the cabin.
I was trying to get that thing to die. Oh, there's another one here. Jeez. There's definitely a lot more of them pretty much everywhere now.
Yeah. Yeah, they spawn out in the streets now, which they didn't do in the previous version. So there's a lot more just added threat all the time.
Yeah.
Can't feel quite as safe when you're running around outside at night anymore.
It was more contained
Or even
to
during the day,
inside
actually.
buildings, wasn't it, before? And we kind of more threat outside as well as just kind of giving it a more heightened sense of danger.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause I will admit that certain times I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm not in a building, or I'm not over here, so I'm good. I felt like there were a lot of safe areas.
Yeah, shouldn't be any longer though. Definitely a lot more danger added.
Okay.
I can hear a little crawler hissing around the cabin. Oh, he's outside. I got him.
But I mean, the thing
Stay
with
out of
Mutant
our
also is you can
house.
approach it the way that you want to approach it. We haven't, told people to play it a certain way. We haven't, there's not an exact path. Yes, we've given them a number of tasks and missions that they can do, but you can do them in whatever order you want. You can go off and explore. You can just become a hunter and just spend days and days just hunting, exploring the map. There's a number of areas in the map that are hidden, little locations, little Easter egg places. Yeah, at the same time, you can play it in a more structured way and just play it just purely the missions.
Hello, Dino Man. Welcome to the stream.
Okay, there's a lot of misc stuff in this backpack down here. Just trying to think what I can grind up to get more.
I'm just scrapping some things, then I'll be down.
Alright, I'm just gonna see what I can scrap as well. I think I can scrap them. Laundry powder, I can scrap that.
Okay, so whose idea was it? How did you guys work out to get the whole random stuff that's worthless?
That was another idea from Fallout.
Yes.
Just like the dog, because when you're playing Fallout and you'll search something and there's just a whole bunch of sort of
Just
random items that don't really do anything. They just kind of clutter up the world, but they make it feel a lot more lived in. That was pretty much the idea behind that. So it wasn't, yeah, we didn't want to make everything useful, because I find it's kind of, like just in terms of game balance as well, like if you search a chest, it's always nice to see it filled with stuff, but if it's all stuff that's extremely useful, then I feel like it could make the game a bit too easy.
It also adds just like another element of like organizing your inventory, clearing things out. But then we brought the recycler in as well, which meant that there was also a lot of it could actually end up being used for a purpose. And there are, it gave another dimension to it, another sort of side to it.
Mm-hmm.
Than just everything was an item that was used from the get-go.
I know, I was definitely happy when I finally discovered the recycler. It helped out a lot.
It took you a little while. I think I had to point it out in one of the
I was when you
comments.
Because I kept saying to myself, I'm like, I know there's something. I know there's got to be a recycler here, but where is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a little bit hidden up around the side of the house.
Because I'm just sitting here looking like I had found the cabin and I was trying to upgrade it. I'm like, man, this is gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Without the recycler, you'll be there a while.
But then once you told me that, I was able to do that.
All right,
Speaking of which, we should have a good amount of stuff to actually put some of the cabin together.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we can actually upgrade something. So we probably don't have enough bricks for that. So that's the workshop upgrade, which can give us the crafting table.
I've got 6 scrap cardboard. I've got 4 nails. I've got 16 scrap wood, 11 scrap metal, and 14 fabric, 3 bricks. Oh wait, I can get some more scrap metal. Hang on.
Yeah, I don't know if we've got enough bricks to upgrade this fully.
Materials in it.
Yeah, there was another
There was a backpack somewhere.
Yeah, there was another one inside the cabin.
Oh, I've also got 7 scrap glass.
Oh, I've got a load of scrap here. Hold on.
Do you think we can actually upgrade something in the cabin?
Are you coming back? Yep. Okay, I'll bring it out.
I'm coming to the cabin now.
Drop it. There we go. There's quite a bit of scrap in there. Okay. What we got in here? Who's got the cooking pot?
I do not.
Anyone got the cooking pot?
It's possible we put it down. We forgot
I
to pick
do.
it back up.
I do.
Oh, we got it.
I'm
Awesome.
putting it-
Yeah, I've got a
putting it
bunch
down
of
right
venison to cook
I
for
got
you
a bunch
guys.
of venison as well. Full
It's
of
all right. It's right here.
in the cabin.
Ah, there it is.
Let's cook up.
Let me just light it up.
There we go.
Yeah, if anyone needs food, just let me know. I might chuck some in one of these chests.
Bone. We still haven't rescued bone meal yet.
No, there's 2 bones in this middle one. I found some bones somewhere. Oh, actually, there's 2 in the other bag as well. We've actually got a lot of bones now.
Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, so I'm still sitting on 3 bricks, 12 scrap metal, 16 wood.
Just gonna put some of these. Yeah, there's food in one of the backpacks. I might put some in the other one as well, just to make sure they're split up. Don't keep all your eggs in one basket and all of that. Chuck in some of that and that. Might move a couple of the moldy bread in. Maybe an apple. There we go. Candy bars. Toy cars. Actually, you know what? I might just throw these toy cars out because I don't think we can use them for anything.
No, they don't turn into scrap metal. I was hoping they would turn into scrap metal when I first found them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they are made of metal, aren't they? Maybe I should add that in the patch. Let those be broken down as well.
So, if you guys had any tips for newcomers to the game, this is mostly for Spicy. I really wish we could hear her. If you had any beginner tips for anyone that's new to the game, what would they be?
Well, I guess my tip would be sleep at night.
Yeah,
It's a lot more difficult at night time, so
Yeah.
yeah, they help a lot. Also, just being able to set your spawn point, very, very useful. Yeah, Spicy agrees with that one. It's quite useful.
No, I can't read the description of the crafting areas. Which one is the kitchen area?
That's this one over here, the one you're standing in front of. So it's
Okay.
brick, wood, and scrap metal. I'm not sure how many of each we need though. I think it's like 15 bricks or something even. It's a quite a decent number.
I think my tip would also be how to play the game slightly differently now and actually be a little bit more strategic with how you attack mutants. Don't just go wailing in with melee. They are definitely harder now. There's a bit more of a challenge there.
Yeah, so
but you've got
Spicy
the equipment
says,
to do it.
yeah, Spicy says as well to remember that chests refill every few days, so you can go and get extra loot, and also that running is good, which I also agree with.
Running's
When
great.
in doubt, run away.
Running with super coffee is even better.
Oh yes, yeah, soda and instant coffee can give you speed boosts, which are really quite handy when you really just need to run away.
I think the biggest tip is now we've got multiplayer is just get in there and play it with your friends because it is definitely a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just a case of just adding multiplayer. We had to redesign and restructure a lot of how the game worked to add the multiplayer update. We did very much approach it as a single player experience, and yep, well that's how bad we've learnt the lesson there. We always make sure that multiplayer is well catered for. So this is our very first map that we've put out into the Bedrock marketplace. But we've got some really cool things coming up.
Oh, does anyone have the sleeping bag?
I do.
Alright, maybe we'll chuck it down, sleep, and then we can head off as soon as it's morning. Because I think
Got
we've
it.
got all our loot organized now as well. Oh, actually, I need a chuck.
I put a good amount of stuff into the kitchen area.
Yeah, I put a few bricks in there as well.
So we need bricks and then metal still for it, and then we can finish it.
I'm gonna grab this backpack. Alright, where's a good spot that's likely to have bricks? I think industrial buildings have more
Yep.
more scrap items like brick and metal. I'm trying to think what counted as an industrial building. So yeah, this is actually another thing that's kind of behind the scenes that you might not, the players might not notice, but is happening. We actually do have multiple types of loot as well based on the building that they're in. So warehouses and things like that have, they're more likely to have various scrap items that you can use for crafting, and then places like the diner are more likely to have spare food and things like that.
Okay, so actually paying attention to the type of building you're going in is important.
Yeah, so we tried to keep it somewhat logical where if you go to a supermarket or a diner, for example, you're more likely to find food, which I think makes sense. And if you go to, Spicy suggested the dockyard for us, yeah, the docks or a warehouse or something, you're more likely to find scrap items. Just like how you can find really good items in the police station as well.
Okay,
Actually,
so
Sorry.
where are the vehicles? Maybe we should head over to those, actually. I think they're on the other side, aren't they? Because we could take those over to the docks.
well, the car's over here, so
Okay.
Yeah,
the
I
truck's
think
over.
the horse was over there as well. So we could all make our way over on horses in the car.
Okay, so what you said you want to head to the docks?
Yeah, I think we could head to the docks.
All right, I'll
I
meet
think
you guys
John
there.
asked us to go and see him as well.
Who's with me? Let's see,
I'll jump in. Hold up.
Spicy or is Spicy in?
Oh. There you go. I'm in.
I ran over to the other side. I got no idea what the horse
Ran
is.
over a crawler as we sped away. Yeah, now the car's got collision with the truck. It's a lot more fun running things down.
Michelle says, I have to see a horse. Well, I actually do know where there are a couple of horses. I don't know where we put the one we just had, but there's one up near the lighthouse as well that we could go and grab.
Yeah.
You should have a look at them, Average. They got some really cool animations for them as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, where are you at now?
Spicy and I are running down the road towards the docks.
Okay.
If anyone's got the bone, do you want to stop in and get bone meal? Or should we wait for Average and then go and do that?
It might be in my
let's wait.
backpack.
We'll go in there. We'll go in together. To the camping ground.
Yeah,
So
I'm
do you
trying
wanna
to
go
take
to
out this.
We want to go to the lighthouse first, then.
Yeah, if you meet us on the road, actually, we're just where the lighthouse forks off the road
Oh,
from
just
the
up here.
docks.
Yeah, yep. You
Yeah.
should be straight ahead. Smack.
Oh, hello. Come skidding to a stop.
I'm not a fan of his driving, I gotta say.
It's crazy.
I'm a
Alright,
nervous
there's
passenger.
yeah, if you head up towards the lighthouse, there's there's a couple of horses or a horse right up near the entrance. Oh look, there's a little campsite here as well. So we did add a couple of these around as well with just some cooking pots and things, just out in the wilderness.
Definitely nice little extra little locations and details added now as well.
Yeah, just a few more of these around because they're always quite useful if you come across them. Yeah, we did also want to make it so there was a a bit more visual interest out in the wilderness rather than just trees. You can come across little campsites and barricaded up little shelters and things like that.
A few little hidden bunkers around if you look carefully.
Yeah.
I left the car down there because I don't like driving it up here.
Yeah, that's fine. The
We've
horse
got to
is
get
up
some
here.
exercise, you know, so we can walk this bit.
Plus, it's easier to see everything outside the car.
Oh, we got our first
Yeah,
horse.
so these guys are quite cool. You can they've got a custom.
Oh wow,
Running
yeah, their
animation.
animation is nice.
Yeah, and they kind of like
Can leap
gallop
as
up
well.
and down the terrain.
And
You can.
you said two
you can ride
people can
two
get
up.
on it, right?
Yep,
Two people
yep.
can get on it.
Someone can hop on the back. There you go. I mean, we had to you know, put the Last of Us touch in there.
Not quite as fast as the car, so it's still an advantage to have the car. But yeah, just a cool little addition if you're wanting to go out in the wilderness as well. Oh god, stuck in the bushes.
Okay.
Yeah, because these can navigate a bit easier than the car can as well, I'd say.
Yeah, there's a few color variations as well. There's a few different types.
Yeah, so if you guys are wandering around in the wilderness, you might be able to come across some.
Come across a horse. How many horses did you add? Like 4 or 5?
I think there's around 4 or 5, yeah, just
Yeah.
in various different locations, you know, mines,
There's a couple.
lighthouse,
There's it up
couple
together,
of
isn't
different
there, in a
areas.
few places? Yeah.
Yeah.
Racer says they like the animation a lot.
It's cool, isn't
Yeah,
it?
thank you. Yeah, it was really well done, I think.
Yeah,
They look
Animated
quite
did a
cool.
great job on that.
I'm going to go down to the docks and see if I can
Also, the
find
way
any
that they move
scrap
is a
metal
little
and
bit
things.
different to vanilla, and they just feel a little bit nicer to handle than
Hop
vanilla
on. I'll go
ones.
down to the docks. We'll head down to the docks with him. Are you on?
Here we go. I'm on.
All right.
Alright, let's see what we can find over here.
Did
Couple
someone pick up the
mutants
car?
No, it's still on the road. It's right. We can grab it on the way back.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we don't leave it behind.
Yeah.
So for anyone
Oh
for
God,
the
I
Last
fell
of
in the
Us
water.
fans, I'm Ellie right now, and Average is Joel as we just saunter on down the path.
Oop. Up we get.
Racer asks, horses are immortal too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
They will not die. So if you get a favorite horse, have no fear. It will not perish at the
We
hands of
tested.
any
We threw 'em off as
mutants.
many high
It won't be
cliffs as
ripped
we could.
from you like you guys
Ooh,
ripped
sorry,
the
Spicy.
dog.
I thought you were a mutant. You scared me. I know there was a special chest here somewhere.
I just went straight down a hole in the dock. Typical.
See what's in here. Oh, here's another chest. Ah, empty. I know there's one up here actually. Climb up on the outside. There's a special. Oh, this one's got a ton of stuff. Fire bombs, fire axes, monkeys. Might grab a couple of those monkeys. I got some fire bombs. Grab a bandage.
Oh, the monkeys.
Yeah,
are
take
brilliant.
all the
arrows.
bandages. I'll take the fire bombs.
Favorite items is the monkey's got to be one of them.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I was
monkeys are
just getting
really
ready to ask you that. What was your favorite item or weapon?
Got in there first. Oh, monkeys all the way. The flares as well. The flares are a really cool thing, and that was something. It took a little while to work out a good way of doing flares.
Yeah, for me it's probably a toss-up between monkeys or fire bombs. I really like the fire bombs. I think they're very satisfying to
For a
use, and
weapon,
they're really
fire
strong.
bombs, absolutely. I think from a cool technical thing that we did.
Does anyone want any? I got some flares and I got some. I got a fire axe if someone needs a better weapon. Do you need a better melee weapon, Spicy?
What's Spicy's
a-
favorite item?
What's your favorite item, Spicy? Katana.
She likes the katana.
Yes.
Yeah, so one of the things that people, I'll just throw a flare in 2.0, we've added some more visual upgrades as well. So the flares have got a really nice cool glow around them now, and all the candles as well. When you light those, they've got a nice glow around them as well. So we've added some extra visual polish.
So Limit Break asked. They said they have a couple of questions. If you've got any questions, just feel free to type them in the chat, and we can answer them.
Yeah, so what was it? Playing Mutant Survival. Oh, okay, so Limit, this is actually Mutant Survival 2.0, which is an update we put out about a week ago now. So if you've already got Mutant, you can just go and download it. And there's quite a lot of new features that we've put in. We've also done a number of bug fixes. We've improved some things. We've made it a little bit harder. It's definitely harder at night time. We've added some graphical improvements. We've added more custom animations. Yeah, so as well as the big thing that everyone was asking for, which was the multiplayer, there's also quite a lot of other things to find on your second time round with 2.0.
You guys want to pick up the car? Where are we heading next? Yes, Limit Break. We fixed the car. We're going to go pick it up.
Yes, the car works now.
More animations now. You can open the doors, and it's got steering wheel turns. So we just gave it a bit of a visual improvement as well.
Hey,
And
Spicy,
Small
why don't you
Bean,
go pick the
as for
car
the-
up?
Oh,
It's
and
up
you
the
can run
hill.
mutants down. That was a big part.
Yes,
of
that was also added. Yeah, Small Bean. As for the ending to the game,
Well,
we sort of we might leave that up to you to discover. There is more of an ending than there was before, but the game is intended to be reasonably open-ended.
yeah. And also, the story is not something where we've totally told you exactly what's happened. It's one of those things where you're thrown into a world and you'll get snippets of information through audio logs and things, but we don't exactly say what's happened and how it's going to end and if it will end. So we always built it around a kind of an open world. You can keep going, and the map gives you a lot of longevity. Yeah.
And as for the backpack glitches as well, yes, hopefully they should be fixed. Unfortunately, one of the things with developing all these maps is that there's actually no way to test things on console before we release them. So
Did we
some of
clear out
these
the
things
fire
we can try
station?
and fix them. No, we haven't cleared out the
No,
fire
we haven't done
station
the fire
actually.
station
We've done
yet.
the police station, but not
Let's
the fire
go ahead
station.
and do that. Let's do that while we're here.
Yeah, but because there's no way of actually testing on consoles before we release, some bugs can slip through. But we have gone over most of the issues everyone's pointed out and hopefully fix them up for this version.
And by all means, if you find things that are still happening with it, we're not just abandoning it. As people sort
No,
of
we are
we've
still
put a lot of
patching
effort
in the
into
future
the
as
next
well.
update. Yeah, absolutely. So if you find things that aren't behaving, let us
Ooh,
know.
more
And we'll
bricks.
look at
Very
what we
good.
can do. Yeah, as Hugh said, the biggest issue is that we can't test the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox versions, for example. The only way that we get to see how they perform is when they go live on the store, which is not great for us. Whereas other versions we can test ourselves properly. And that's just one of the limits of developing Bedrock maps.
Yes. Can't remember where the stairs to the fire station are for the second
Yeah, I'm trying to
floor.
remember that as well.
Oh, they're in here somewhere. Oh,
Yeah.
here they are.
Oh, they're not that way.
Oh, there's a fireplace up here too. I mean, the campfire up here too. If you have anything you need to eat or cook. Oh, I have
There's
a
another
piece of...
car battery. Oh, that's right. There's fire axes on the mannequins as well. I forgot about them.
Yep.
Oh, there's a ton of arrows. Hockey chest plate. I'll grab some of those arrows. Does anyone want a chest piece? A hockey chest piece?
Someone want to throw a flare down.
I should be good. Do we have a lead? Does anyone have a lead for the horse? Otherwise, we might lose it.
Ooh, I think I've got one in my backpack. Let me just check. I'll throw it down.
Spicy just said that, and I just now realized, yeah, she's right.
Yeah, hang on, where are you? AA. Let me chuck you the lead.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, Limit, we've got new cooking pot campfires now, which are mobile, so you can pick them up, you can take them wherever you want into the wilderness, and it's just a really cool way of being able to explore the map a lot more with having to always go back and find one of the old type campfires.
Yeah, so these were just a new little fun feature we added,
Yeah.
because we also added more wildlife around the maps as well, so you can hunt a bit more now too.
Yeah, hunting
It's a lot
always
easier to
gives you
find animals.
the best quality food. It's always worth hunting. We made it on purpose. All the food that you find by looting is pretty unpleasant, and it also now can give you a chance of being poisoned. So hunting is the way to get the quality food.
Okay. Horse is
Michelle
tied up.
asked, can we remove item frames so idiots like me don't get their katana stuck in them? Yes, that is actually... Whereabouts was the item frame? Because we did actually try to remove most, if not all of them.
That is a frustration, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something we actually didn't realize could happen. If you're playing in adventure mode, there's actually no way of getting stuff out of item
Yeah, we
frames.
couldn't
It
find any
was
way of stopping that.
an
I'm pretty
interesting
sure most
discovery.
maps-
Yeah.
That there.
Yeah, I think we got rid of.
Pizza shop. Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
if you
I'll add that
find
in
any item
my
frames
notes.
we forgot about, please do let us know.
Yeah, we'll
It's a
remove
big
them.
map, and you can't remember where they all are.
Yeah, I was very, very cautious with the item frames when they first popped up. And
Most people play maps know that it happens. Hopefully we can find a way to prevent it, because it's nice to
Yeah,
have.
especially losing your katana like that is very sad.
Yeah, absolutely. There might be some trick we can find, or someone can tell us how to prevent it.
actually, Limit Break, I'm gonna do a whole nother series. I've actually got some other YouTuber friends of mine who are gonna play through it with me, since it's now multiplayer. So I'm gonna start all the way over again.
I mean, that's cool in itself, hearing somebody who's already done a pretty long Let's Play now wants to go through and do another Let's Play because of like all the updated features and things that we've added. So that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like definitely got excited when because I thought you were just gonna add multiplayer. That's it. But
Yep.
then playing it and seeing the added animations and new things functioning differently, like the campfires themselves really make the game a whole lot better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We had a bit of a list of things from player feedback that people have just pointed out, like little additions or bug fixes and things we needed to fix anyway. So
Yeah.
if we're updating it, may as well add some of those extra features as well.
Well, we knew it was going to take a while to get the multiplayer done because it was not just a quick, simple fix. A lot of the game.
Yeah, it took a bit of a rework.
So we had that time. We could look at other places, with our resources and our team. What else could we add to the game whilst we're making this multiplayer? And Mutant 2.0 is what we came up with.
I got an
And
idea for a new weapon.
Mm-hmm.
A boomerang.
Oh, a boomerang would actually be really cool.
Just trying to think how we could.
I mean, as an Australian, I'm always all
As an
for
Australian, that would be very.
adding boomerangs to anything.
I mean, I'm just throwing out that idea. You could retexture, say, a trident that has loyalty on it, so
Mm-hmm.
that way it would come back to you.
A way of achieving it. Definitely a way of achieving it. Have that nice sound when it goes off into the distance. We shall see.
I found another car battery, but we don't need that.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've already found one earlier.
Yep. Do we want to sleep?
Yeah, we've got a sleeping bag.
I got
There's
it.
still a couple of mutants making their way inside. They've been finding their way up the staircase. Oh no.
Where are you guys? Oh, you're over there.
Basti got suffocated.
Oh no. Okay, we'll look at that one. You're in the fire station? Yeah, you're in the fire station.
Yeah, hopefully Spicy weren't too far away so you can grab your Oh, you are on horseback. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I can see all your stuff there. Maybe that's another bug we need to look at. Yeah, if you come outside Spicy, your stuff's all just hanging around the horse.
So now we have 2 horses. Oh, it's right on top of them.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That must be a glitch we didn't notice.
Okay, so now we've got 3 modes of transportation.
I'll protect you.
Would you ever think about adding any more transportation to the map, or are the horses in the car enough?
It's one of those things where we wanted to kind of make the transportation mean something rather than a map where there's just cars everywhere. You know, there's lots of maps that do that. So the truck is actually more than just a truck. It's also a mobile storage unit. I mean, we did talk about it. We did talk about adding.
Oh, you're dying on the horse.
A few more vehicles here and there.
Maybe we can drag it away to the lead. Oh, the horse seems to be stuck.
At the moment, we don't want to like put too many in.
Oh no, it's coming out.
But yeah.
Understandable.
Ah, I see. That's interesting.
The horses definitely add a good element of transportation that wasn't there before, but also
yes,
they're just a lot of fun, and I think once people find them, they're going to kind of want to stick with the horses a lot of the time.
Yeah, I kind of like the horses. The truck is cool, but it kind of obstructs your view.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I use the truck and I drive, I always switch camera view so I can drive it from behind.
Yeah.
So if you do that, it's a lot easier to maneuver.
Yeah.
Here, you guys can take that. I'll get the truck.
Spice.
Oh, actually, I think I need to grab my backpack.
Oh, it's you. I'll hop on with someone.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go upstairs and grab my backpack, which I left behind.
Alright, I'll wait for you.
Oops, I need to go through.
There's a mutant follow you in.
Unfortunate limit break, they can't mount a shotgun because they can't have guns.
We would put guns in if we could. Probably all over the place.
Alright, so there's 2 backpacks up here actually. I'll grab.
Racer says the car's hard to drive on mobile because he can't switch the camera view.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Again, it's one of those things where we're limited with sort of how we can have things driving in Bedrock, which is why you'll see a lot of maps got to use a similar sort of way that vehicles work. Hopefully, as Bedrock further updates and evolves, we'll get camera angles, like cameras that we can set up ourselves like other games have, and just better ways of doing things that we're doing at the moment. So better ways of having vehicle mechanics.
Okay, we still have one horse here. Who are we waiting for? Who's all here?
That's right, we're coming outside now. We were just grabbing the backpacks.
Is anyone?
Oh yeah, that's right. I left mine up there too. Did Spicy get the other one?
Hopping on
I
you.
think she might have. Oh.
Yep. Right, where are we heading?
I have no idea. Where do you guys want to head?
Where should we go?
Hopefully somewhere with gas so that we can open up another generator.
The mine's got gas, haven't they? In the workshop.
I forget. How did we get to the mines again?
Down to Main Street, and then throw a right.
I'll follow you guys. You go in the horse, I'll follow you.
Well, we're going to go to the tunnels, so we won't. We've got the tunnels to go before the mines.
So we're heading over to the tunnels?
Yeah. I think we'll probably might have to go spend a little bit of time in the tunnels, average, and then possibly we're going to have to jump off there.
Okay.
Got some family commitments coming up.
Yeah, understandable, understandable.
How about you put a bonus vehicle like a mini tank in the mine? I mean, I always thought it would be cool to have another sort of big thing to work towards.
So one of the vehicles I wanted to put in, we did talk about, was something that you can fly.
Yeah,
We have got. I don't want
something
to give things away,
difficult to get, but very fun
Yeah.
to use, sort of as
But
like a
also-
final level tier or
but also
equipment
something
tier.
that you don't just like. You have to find a few parts to actually make it. So it's not something you just find and you can use. You actually get rewarded for finding the parts and putting them together.
Yes.
We did talk about some sort of vehicle so you can actually explore the map more, like a.
Uh-oh, did we leave Spicy behind? Sorry, Spicy. I thought you were still in the
More
truck.
aggressive than the Elytra we've got at the moment. The glider wings.
Yeah, something like a helicopter small beam would be very cool.
Yeah, and
We could even, like a single person, like a very small handmade helicopter or something would be awesome.
Or something like that. Yeah, something not too. It's got to fit with the 1950s setting. The game is set.
Does anyone need any flares? It's very dark in here, but I've got a bunch.
I've got 5 flares.
Okay. I've got like 16 flares plus another 8. I'm just gonna check this tunnel down here. I know there's some loot at the end.
Yep, there is.
Oh, there's a
That's right.
crafting table in here too.
And there's a generator in here as well.
That's right, there is. Yeah, it turns on all
Anyone
the,
need a wrench? There's a wrench in this container right in front of me.
Wouldn't mind grabbing a wrench actually.
Oh, you got it.
Do you want a spear, Simon? I've got 2 actually.
Yeah, I'll take a spear.
Yes, limit break. The car now can run over the mutants.
There's another chest over here. Alright, I think that's all of these looted. Oops. Threw another flare.
Around here.
I don't have any gas tanks on me.
We haven't picked much up actually. Gas wise.
Yeah, I think we've only picked up 2 in total. The first one, and then we obviously opened up the police station too. Let me just drop my bag. See what I got in it. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Wow. There's a lot more flares, that's for sure.
I'm trying to find a place to tie up the horse so we don't lose him.
I need a. I don't think there's many fence posts around this area. Oh, I know where there is, but I'm not sure if the horse will fit through. Will they come through here? Up the other
Come
end.
on, come on, come on. Come on, you can fit in.
If you just go through, it should TP behind you. We got some slashes up here, clicking away.
Nope, he didn't make it through.
Oh, broke free.
Yeah. Could try to ride him.
Alright, I'm coming. Ah, yeah, there is a place to tie him up outside, I believe.
If you go through this way, there's that opening in the ground, and there's some fence posts around there.
This is true.
We'll get past this slash.
Put down a few flares in here. Can't remember if there's anything this way. Oh, there's another, I don't remember what this is for. There's another tunnel over here, though.
Oh, you hurt me. It's alright, I'd already wounded it.
There is... Oh, there's a box in here. I can loot this. A bunch of
Weird.
bandages.
It won't let me attach it to the fence post out here.
With the lead.
Should be able to. Are you outside the tunnel?
Yeah, I'm outside the tunnel. It's saying attached, but I'm pushing LT and it's not working.
It's okay. Do you want to try Spicy?
Hang on, let me just check your stream. I don't think you can actually attach it to those the walls. I think you need to do it to the fences. Yeah.
Oh, she said it.
Inside.
She said it has to be a wood fence post,
Yep.
not a stone one.
Yeah.
If you go
It's weird that
inside-
it actually says attach as well, though. That's interesting.
Yeah, the fence posts inside. Oh, was it saying attached? Attach.
Yeah, it was
it's saying
saying
attached when
attached,
you
but it
hover
wasn't
over it.
working.
Oh, there's a few boomers in here. I'm going to take them out with my crossbow.
The other thing is just park the car in this gap, and then she can't get the horse can't get through. Just
Bullseye.
barricade it in. Yeah, you'll find fence post inside where that big crater with the lava pit is inside the tunnel.
Problem is, I couldn't get her. The horse won't fit inside the tunnel, I don't think.
Oh, it wouldn't go through.
No. Hang
Well, the
on,
other
let me
thing
get
is, as
him.
I say, park the
I
car
wonder what's
here.
down that ladder.
Hang on. I think there's a wooden one up here if I can just get the horse up there.
Alright, I'm at the other generator now.
Are you through the other side? You've gone way ahead.
No, I'm not all the way through the other side. I'm just at that little platform right in the middle of the tunnels.
Yep, there we go. Horse is safe.
Ooh, there's a lot of mutants in that darkness.
Limit Break also says he's just a slingshot that can throw the 8 balls.
That would actually be really cool.
slingshot's
Slingshot would have been a
actually-
fun weapon.
That's
Something that could
that's not
throw all
bad.
the junk that you pick up. That would be really
Yeah.
fun. It could be like the one in Fallout. That
Yeah, the junk jet.
yeah, junk jet. That's the one.
Yeah.
That would be a really cool weapon because it would actually give a use to all of the extra junk items we've got.
Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. That's not a difficult thing to do either.
Backups arrived. Thank you, Spicy. Can't remember what was down these tunnels.
Death.
It is very dark down here. Oh no, this just goes to outside again.
No, this one goes to the mine. Yeah.
Yeah, this one out here. Oh, there's.
Oh,
there's-
you're over there. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
also
Flashes.
love how the lighter works in the dark. That was a very nice touch.
Yeah, the lighters are pretty cool. It's nice having. It's kind of something I think everyone wishes would be a normal, default Minecraft, having a
Dynamic light.
movable light source like that.
Yeah.
Like it's something they could potentially add to, when you're holding a torch or a lantern or something in your hand. I think it would be quite cool.
And the other thing is that you can't just hold it all the time because you obviously got to, use your other items and weapons. So it becomes another sort of a strategy thing where you have to keep putting it away and then getting it out again to see where you're going. Oh, he's gone high. Come back down here. Ah, took him out with a crossbow.
Alright, running up behind.
Can hear those deer trumpets. There's the deer. There's a whole herd of them.
Oh, is there a full herd down here? Oh, there's a couple.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, murder them with a fire
You
axe.
poor things.
They didn't get the time to run.
Extra food. Yeah, they like to sleep at night time.
They sleep at night, so they're easy.
Yeah, I noticed. I just now saw. Well, did you just add that? Because I don't think they did that before, did they?
It's possible there was a bug with it, but they should have been doing it before.
But yeah, I did actually think that we should add like a little Z coming off of them, a little Z coming off of them, so people can.
That would be cool. Yeah, a little visual effect, so
add
it's
a
a lot more obvious.
Yeah, just a little indication that they're actually sleeping.
Limit Break said you could also work in a portable lantern that uses the spare car battery.
This is true. It's hard to say how that would be different from the lighter that we have, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we could use the other car battery for the that other flying vehicle or whatever we wanted to add. Like maybe you can stick it in the helicopter thing.
What, like the helicopter that's on top of the hospital?
Well, just like if there's one that you can build. So I remember Simon was mentioning we would have loved to have added a
some sort of
some sort of flying vehicle. You know, maybe you can find some parts for it or the blueprints in the mines, and then that lets you create like a helicopter or something as like the final.
I think like one of those wooden gyrocopter things, you know, very
something like that, just like the final craftable.
Pedal powered with like flappy wings or a spinning sort of helicopter blade or something with canvas.
Ah, so that would explain why you couldn't just take it off the island.
Yeah, something like that would be really cool though.
We could actually give it quite a limited sort of like distance, like a fuel or distance, so you couldn't just keep going out to sea. You would, it will give you enough range to explore the island.
Oh no, it's spicy. Oh, you're going to be miles away.
It's okay. We're getting ready to wrap up anyway.
How long have you been streaming?
We have been streaming for 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh wow!
Pretty big.
Doesn't time fly?
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
And it has been fun. It's been fun.
Oh, I've got so much stuff on me now. Oh, this is definitely not a good situation.
We got a horde.
Stuck in the middle of road at night time.
Where are we actually heading to?
We were heading to the mines.
Lost track of our goal. Oh, we got to go up there and round the corner then. Okay.
Yeah, I can see them just up there.
Pick up her
Oh
backpack.
god. Where's this guy come from?
I've got the crossbow still, so it's helped a lot with these.
Yeah, I got a crossbow as well. Very nice. Bullseye.
I feel we can at least make it to the mines and then we will call it.
Sure.
Yep, sounds good. Gotta get up round this corner.
Ah, someone was saying about the Road Warrior, Mad Max. Yeah, that sort of thing. That's what I'm thinking. But
was there a mini helicopter in?
Yeah, there was.
I don't remember that.
See. I
I'll have
suppose
to
we
watch
could
it
gas it
again.
up, actually. It could have a little motor, couldn't it? And we could use a gas can on it. And then we could give it a range with the amount of gas that it could use.
Well, it's possible we could even just make that one of the crafting components for it. So you need to add its fuel tank, and even though it never runs out, it just has a. It's just one of the parts you need for it.
But I think it needs to be something which is quite rewarding after you've explored a lot of the map, done a lot of the missions.
Yeah, definitely.
It kind of just opens up some exploration after you've, spent a lot of time on the
You've
map.
got 2 horses here.
Yes, there are indeed a couple of
Oh, and another recycler.
Yep, we added a couple of these around the map actually, so there's not just one at the cabin anymore. There are actually a few scattered around in sort of logical locations.
Again, it stops the focus
so-
being purely on the cabin. Now you can explore with a cooking pot. You can stay out longer. There's, recyclers in some other areas. There's some more transport. Yeah, it's a pretty.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you can make your base in more than just one location now if you want. Like if you do find a good spot, like here, even the mines, it has a crafting table. It's got a whole bunch of mannequins in here to store all your armor. It's got a recycler now. You could easily block up one of these buildings with a bunch of barricades.
Can they make it through the metal doors? Too?
No, they cannot.
No.
So these are actually completely safe, although there is no...
Although you need to
There's actually no lock on the inside for this
you
door.
need to barricade it. We haven't.
I just realized.
We haven't put a lever on the other side. Small problem, easy fix.
Yeah, but these places, the Firewatch towers that you can find out in the forest,
Yeah, they're cool.
some of
for,
those places have
races.
become much better places to kind of hold up and turn into your own little
Yeah,
base
I
now.
found one of those Firewatch ones once. I was very
There's-
surprised.
There's
I
about
like
10
Yeah,
of them, I think. 10 or more.
there's a few of them out there.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're in the mines.
But they do make really cool bases. You can like barricade up the stairs down and make a little encampment, and then you can hold up in the top of the watchtower.
Yeah, definitely. I always did like this area as well. I thought this was quite cool.
Yes, I was very excited when I found this.
What on
Oh
earth was
god.
that?
Crab swarm. Oh, they're all over me.
Could I break them?
Do I have any bottle bombs?
Oh, they're everywhere. Oh, I'm not gonna survive. No.
Look out, bottle bomb.
Yikes! Run.
They're ignoring me for some strange reason and going right after you.
Oh, they're really mad at me.
Fun is relentless, and there's a mutant miner right behind him.
There we go. That's cleared them out a bit. Yeah, they're a lot tougher as well.
Yeah,
I had a couple. Oh, that guy's running back now. Oh, sorry.
Who just whacked me?
I think that was me. Yeah, so we made these little crab guys a lot tougher as well, because
Yeah, they were far
some
too
other
easy.
feedback we got was this area was just a lot too easy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. He says
Oh
that as a-
god, sorry.
I think you hit me. That
I
last
did.
blow, you killing me.
Oh, I got you.
How rude.
Well then, guys, I think we better call it.
Sure. Yeah, it's been fun.
This was definitely fun.
Thanks for
Definitely
inviting us.
want to thank you guys for actually coming and doing this stream. I'm pretty sure all my subscribers that tuned in enjoyed it too. A lot of them are big fans of the map, just like me. So it's very exciting to
that's
know that
awesome.
you're not abandoning it. You still got a lot more planned for it. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah,
it's
I
definitely
mean,
one of
that's
those
always...
things we can keep building on. So
Yeah. We definitely don't want to drop any of our products as well.
no, but at the same time, we have got some really cool new things in the pipeline as well.
Ooh, yes.
Very nice.
Some very exciting stuff.
Racer
Very
asks,
different.
will there be a second stream? Well, it all depends on the next thing they release. If it goes well, maybe we'll do another stream.
Yeah, this is true. We do have a lot of cool stuff that's coming out. Some of it should be really, really fun in multiplayer as well.
Yep, definitely, and very different style, very different theme. Yeah, we're switching up to something completely different on them.
But you're still kind of sticking around the whole multiplayer themed.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not going to be making that mistake again. We will be supporting that from the get-go in all of our future products where possible.
Definitely.
Yeah, and
But,
it'll be an
lots of
adventure. It'll be again like an adventure style map.
Possibly. We're not going to
One
say
of
too much at the
them, one of
moment.
them is
Yeah.
One of them
more of an
is-
adventure style. The other one's a bit different.
Yeah,
Okay.
very different. But from what we've learned in this map, there's going to be even more polish and even more sort of functionality and things that we've learned on this. We know we can do better and we can do more interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Racer says they can't wait for your next project, and neither can I.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, Racer.
Thank
and
you.
thank you, Average.
Again. Yeah, one more time. Just thank you again for joining me. Thank you guys. Thanks, Spicy. I'm so sorry we can't hear her.
That was a
Yeah, sounds very unfortunate.
Very unfortunate because I'm happy she was able to answer some of our questions. I had a lot more we wanted to ask her. Unfortunately, hopefully there will be another chance for that. But yes, you're welcome to Spicy. But also, I will thank John later. He's actually one of the people that got this together. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to join us today, so we definitely need to have another stream with him on, so that you guys can meet him. He's also pretty cool as well, just as these guys are. Well, thanks again for anyone who joined the stream. Thanks again. We had a lot of really good time. As you see, time flies. We were only supposed to stream for 2 hours. And we went over that. because we were just too busy playing the game, which is a testimony to just how fun this game is, especially when you're having fun with fun people.
You can get completely lost in it
Yeah.
and just play for hours, days, and even weeks.
I can
Yeah,
see how
there's too many
Spicy got
things to do.
addicted to it. I can
Yeah, she clocked
definitely
up
see
over
how.
100 hours easy.
Yeah. So again, thank you, Spicy, for doing that because it really helped, as you can see, the game's polish. All right, everybody, that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you again for joining us, and we will catch you next time. I'll see you guys next video.
See you. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
And we are out.
Cool.
Excellent.